How you doing? Oh, like one or two. Ooh, we're on. Hello, welcome everybody. So we are getting set up. We kind of redid all of our systems and all that jazz, and we have a slow start today. How you doing, Justin?
I'm good, man. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
I feel like I haven't been on here in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. I gotta tell you, I missed you, Pete. Look at
Oh,
this. He showed me this yesterday. This
I have Robert bringing me up some sports book stuff.
100 to 1, 100 to 1 on Brian Harmon.
Did that pay out or? Oh my gosh!
Made 2 grand.
You're making my car payment, right? All right. Who do we got here, my friend?
We are. Well,
Oh, we see a familiar face. Tony Music's back up here, huh?
yep. No stranger to the stream. Playing with Joe McCreary, and
Yeah.
then they're playing Tim Benelli. Benelli,
I
is
think
that
it's
it?
Benelli.
Benelli, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
Benelli
You're right.
and Caleb Upton. All pretty big names as far as the pool community is concerned.
Yeah, I took a quick peek at the bracket this morning, and it didn't quite surprise me to see. Well, a lot of big names went out on the first day. Uh, one of the biggest. Do you know the Peter and Philip combo?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely know
Gosh,
the kind of.
what did they go for in the
What was our
auction?
what was the seed on that team? I think number two was number
Yeah,
one all week. Yeah, I think we went 0 and 2, or they went 0 and 2.
yeah, something like that. I thought Junior and Dara would make it far. I thought you
Oh
guys would
my
make it
gosh,
far.
our biggest plan. So I'll get the insider before we get talking on this match. We were gonna actually take Darren Jr. in the auction because
Okay.
ours was so pricey. Like we were
Mm-hmm.
like, we don't want to, spend, an extra like pretty much like $150 a person to possibly go on 0 and 2. And we did. We went buying ourselves because they went up a ton. And then we were like, screw it, we'll buy ourselves. And yeah, went 0 and 2.
Did they end up buying themselves?
I don't know. I'm sure they did.
Okay.
I think most of everybody bought half at least for themselves.
So what, we got a fancy new noise canceling thing in the
Yeah.
background?
So everybody at home, if there's issues with the audio in chat, or just put it in chat and let us know. I got this fancy new AI thing that's supposed to help cancel out all the DJ flow and all the background noise. So we'll see how it goes. This is going to be kind of a stream that we kind of go back and watch later, and I'm gonna kind of fine tune it from there, and we'll see.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a thumbs up from Tim saying it sounds a little bit better at home. What is that server's name? You know?
Are you putting this on the
Oh
live stream?
man,
Huh?
I'm making
I
you I'm
don't.
making you look bad.
I
So
don't. I don't.
she's seriously, if you haven't been to Bullshooters, there's a you know, there's a handful of servers that are
Oh,
just
she
rock
is
stars,
rock stars.
and she's always been really good to me.
No, and she's like on it
Oh,
at
yeah.
all times.
Oh yeah. No, I swear she has like a timer on her phone. She knows it takes like 17 minutes of
Yeah,
beer. She'll
yeah,
come over.
yep. Oh,
Um,
great stroke right there. Getting on this 5 nicely.
yeah, that was a good stroke from Joe there, coming around.
Did you clean up our glass?
You know what? No, I didn't. I have a suspicion that Tim did before we went to New Mexico.
It's getting beat up, man.
Yeah, it's seen the road a little bit.
At least we can use that as an excuse now, right? I can't see the glass. It's a little cloudy.
Yeah, let's roll with that one today, huh?
This is going to be tough getting on the 7 from here. We're a little bit on the wrong side of this 6. I think you just float this forward and kind of just take your angle.
Yeah, well, you could. Yeah, you could take the angle forward, or you could try to come back out. Either way, you're leaving yourself an angle. I don't know if you got it there. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I think Tony's going to be looking at a kick right here.
I want to ask her name because I've been my server for like a year.
Well, I'll go ask Nikki later.
There you go.
So give me the deets.
She's seriously the best. All right. It's getting down on it like he sees it.
Oh,
Uh,
yes. Barely caught the 9 coming in.
Yeah, I didn't squint hard enough there.
Yep. So how are we looking in the bracket? Do you know how far we are in this thing? I just kind of came in late and was a little tired this morning.
You know what? Tim gave me the rundown. I'd have to double check with him.
Ooh, yeah, sure. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. What do you got going on there,
These
Pete?
are egg, ham, and cheese burritos
Oh, nice.
from the bar. Nice. Oh, what a great, great stroke right there. He finds himself halfway in between the shot, but that's okay.
Yeah, been on the 50-yard line. Shouldn't be. I don't see the scratches.
That's a familiar spot for the 10 ball, so this is kind of a normal angle we're taking.
Yeah, looks like you can cheat that side with the high ball here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Yeah,
that
we're below the rack and down. That should be.
like the only thing I can get you here is if you play a little pace, then you bring the side pocket into play.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Ah, that's a good stroke.
that was looking like it was going to leak left a little bit.
We did meet.
That's in.
We did miss the first one. Joe and Tony. Obviously the stream was going, but we weren't here. Joe and Tony getting the first one. Tim and Caleb answering right back.
Yeah. All right.
So didn't get to see any of the Open Championship, huh?
No, I did not.
No, Harmon pulled away with it, man. It was
No way. Oh, that's right, because it's in Europe, so it's already done.
It finished early. But no, short little lefty got it done, man.
Oh,
He ran away with
lefty,
it,
huh?
Yeah, he won by 6 strokes.
I keep forgetting you're a lefty alongside me. Like, we should be super excited about that.
You know what's weird? Because you are too, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're right, but you swing left. I haven't met a lot of people like that.
No, it's really rare. My older brother's the same way. My younger brother's not.
Mine came from when I played baseball growing up, and it was much easier hitting right-handed pitching, being a left-handed batter. So I started there, and then learned golf a little later on. How did you become a lefty?
I don't know. I think my older brother paved the way on that one.
Oh, he's borrowing his clubs.
I think so. Yeah. No, and I skateboard goofy foot and snowboard goofy foot.
Yeah, I'm the same way there.
Yeah, so you're exactly like me. But you're right-handed, everything, right?
Yep.
Play pool right-handed?
Right hand, yep.
Nice, okay.
Throw, play pool.
Yeah, you're like twins then.
My left arm is pretty useless, to be completely honest with you.
That's what I always tell people. I'm like, I'm super right side dominant, and I think that's why I put it out in front. So like fighting sense, I'm probably southpaw fighting.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with my vision too. I can see, when I was a batter, I could see a lot more from my right side than my left. I could pick up the ball better.
My right eye is extremely dominant compared to my left. Like when you do that shift thing, when you're first learning pool. All right. Solid break here with the 3 balls. Pretty much the hardest thing to get on this table.
Yeah, I think you would have liked to get a little bit more angle. You'd like the cue ball to be on the bottom rail there.
I think you can still pop this thing out there, but you gotta go at distance, and it's harder than that.
Yeah,
it's a good attempt.
Yeah, that was a factor of not getting as low on that rail as he'd like to. It could have been a touch more natural. Maybe you didn't even have to force it out there had you had a better angle.
Kind of a tough hit right here coming in.
Oh, it was close. He's looking at them. He's calling it ball in hand.
Partner's calling ball in hand. Nice.
That's good sportsmanship from their side.
Love it. Love to see it. I know I harp on it all the time, but that's a humongous thing with me when playing pool and stuff. I mean, when I took over for that Masters League stuff for a short period of time, that was a big thing I harped on with the players in there.
Yeah, well, I'm a big advocate of I love to see the sportsmanship, but I'm a big advocate of I get more so I'm a firm believer in the pool gods. It almost seems like if a hit is borderline, and then I feel guilty the rest of the rack, and then all of a sudden I got straight in 10, I dog it right
It's
into the rail.
almost a guaranteed loss, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, you
it
might
really
as
is.
well give it to them and take your chances because you're not going to win that
Yeah.
rack.
Yeah, you're gonna take an L somewhere, you know, along the line for it.
Yeah, good to see.
See Bert walking around, he knocked us, gave us our first loss. Is he still in?
You know
Bert
what?
and
I don't know if he's still in. I do know
Bert and Bremen.
Sophia and Robert put in work.
Yes, they did.
Uh, they won their last one. I've seen quite a bit of Joe's game. Joe, he's a bit of a sleeper. He tends to
You're
he wins a
100%
lot.
correct.
He wins a lot of chip tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those guys. If you don't know him, you may take him for granted based on his Fargo, but very capable of playing the game at a pretty high level.
Yeah, you definitely see his name a lot on the leaderboards for tournaments and stuff, you know, and finishes.
Yeah, it's not our first match commentating him. I think we've
Mm-hmm.
seen him maybe a couple times, one for sure.
Yeah, same thing with his partner as well. They're gonna be a tough cookie then. A little bit outside, a little fat on that.
No comments yet, huh?
You know, I'm waiting.
Is
I
there
think
anybody?
everybody, the normal suspects that are talking smack that we love, I think are here.
Yeah, you're right. Where's Jake at though?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah, you were there. You're my captain. Jake beat me in that 10 ball, and then I smoked him
oh,
in 8 ball.
oh yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I was not a happy camper.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, I was smiling about it, you know, but oh, what a great shot.
Yeah, that was a really good shot. That was one of those ones you had to take it on even though it was offset. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
it was appetizing enough that you couldn't turn it down.
Yeah, but you're early enough in the set too right now, you know, at 1-1, even
That,
race at 7.
that's a good that yeah, I think that's a really good point that you made. I tend to play a little different the later the set gets,
Mm-hmm.
the closer my opponent gets to the hill. I'm more likely to fire early on. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's necessarily the right thing to do, but it's absolutely a factor.
Yeah, weighing your gamble right there, you know, and that payoff is great. Payoff was great.
Yeah. Well, how about this, Pete? Let's I will go
Oh,
through the bracket.
got the deets.
I will go through the bracket and kind of run through who's
Lordy.
left.
Am I reading that correct?
Yeah, that's big number up top. This is the 1100 and under 10 ball Scotch doubles state champions event over here. I believe it's the third annual one they're doing. Thanks to Bullshooters for hosting it. It's really not a better venue in my mind
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
west side. I love this. It's just like home away
Yeah,
from
this is
home.
our home for
Yeah.
sure.
But anyways, let's run through it real quick. So it looks like Tim's paying out 16 spots. 13th through 16th is getting 250. That's about your money back. 9th through 12th is getting 370 back. 7th, 8th, 470. I believe this is with all the side pots. I believe there's only one team left if they're still in it that is not in all the side pots. I don't know if I went 5th, 6th, 640. 4th place, 930. 3rd place, $1,150. 2nd place, 1760, and the big number up top with a $3,550 winner take all side pot included. $6,350. That's a
Wow.
huge side pot for winner take all.
Yeah, that's
But I think it's very appropriate to call an event a state champions event and to load top heavy for the winners because this
yeah.
is a state champions event.
Yep.
You
I
should be
agree.
rewarded for winning.
Yeah, I think the first time Tim put the show on, me and Philip got third in that. And that, yeah, I mean, that first place payout was crazy.
Oh, that's
We're
awesome.
kicking ourselves pretty hard for it, but it was, you know, makes you, you know, you win or you lose. You know, this kind of event, I love it. Good change of pace too from the normal style tournaments you just kind of always play. You know, with that standard. You know. payouts, you know, how they're tiered down and stuff. But giving
Yeah.
a large first place payout is so much fun.
For those that weren't here or didn't see the bracket, this was a, I believe Tim said, a record-setting participation for this event. There's 80 teams. Holy crap,
80 teams.
80 teams. Brought back
Man, I
20
was so crowded
today.
yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
160 people in here. That's crazy.
Yeah. Not to mention, you know, supportive girlfriends and wives and maybe a couple parents here and there on top of the normal traffic.
Funny, that was a great attempt. Good shot. Leaving it safe.
Yeah. Every part of that was intentional. He knew if he banked it, he was going to bank it short, played it at a pace, or go to that bottom rail had he missed it. Bit of a two-way.
Yeah, speaking of pool gods, man, our first match yesterday was just full of misses that are hidden behind balls, shooting over balls, you know, like every time you step up to the plate, and it was brutal.
Yeah.
By the time we, you know, caught a gear, it was way too late.
It seems like that sometimes.
I'll get on this 10.
Uh, not the easiest out from here. Being the 8 being, I mean the 9 being so close to the 8. What's going on, kid? Man, it seems like you tune into all these events. Oh, was it good? Do you think it was good?
I do not know.
They call it like it was good.
I couldn't see the angle over there. He might have just powered that 8 ball on it. Right into the 9 right after.
Well, yeah, if it's good, nonetheless, it's Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the tough part with cutting that ball so thin. It's hard to get that ball speed down.
Yeah, I think you overcut that one a little bit, Pete. You
Yep.
hit that a little fuller, you can hold your cue ball better.
Yeah, it's amazing the difference right there. Just a millimeter will make, you know. Oh, you overcut it.
Yeah, Joe got a little bit on the 50-yard line, trying to answer back with Tim and Caleb going up 2-1, but looks like they're gonna, the 2-game swing we talk about, looks like they're going up 3-1 instead of 2-2.
Yeah. Brian's calling it good there. I think it was. We just didn't have a good view on it. We're sitting pretty much where the camera is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really peeking at that. I was looking around the room a little bit.
All right, that was a free game for Jim and Caleb right there.
It looks like we got looks like we got a good match in the background. Looks like we got Angel Hernandez and Jill. Good to see them on day 2, and Chris Carpenter, and I believe his name's Derek. Forgive me for questioning that. I play with him on Mondays, but as a pool player, we shake so many hands, and we gotta remember so many names.
Wednesday's a pretty busy night in here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because this is Tim running the tournament that both these are winners tables. Yeah.
I believe he said he was gonna be doing losers on the back. Now I can look at the bracket. I'll go through the bracket here in a minute and kind of
go off the background,
go off where we're at. But as of right now, the general idea moving forward is winner side matches on the front, loser side matches on the back.
Gotcha.
To my knowledge. Oh, as a playing 10 ball, it's never feel great when that 10 ball goes to a pocket.
Especially if you're walking over the table, and he might be able to see this one through the crew.
Wouldn't be surprised if he could see that 10.
But that is the worst feeling in the world too, when you can't see this one ball as well. You know, and you got a 10 ball that you can't pot down.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him push into the 10 if he can see it. But that being said, you don't want to leave him straight on the 1 either. No. It'll work. A little bit of traffic.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't dislike this shot. It's hard to maneuver onto this 2. If you can avoid this 7, you can ride this 3 and pretty much stop yourself. But you're not gonna have a good shot into a pot here, or a pocket, because the 6 looks like it's blocking.
So what would you say happened to you, Pete? Do you feel like you maybe went out there and the performance wasn't there, or maybe just couldn't buy a roll if you tried?
Well, the first round, our first 5 or 6 racks on the first match, it was it's just not going your way.
Yep.
Every time an opponent's missing, you're hooked or you're shoot like,
Yep.
how many times I step into the table and we have a run out table and I'm shooting over a ball and it's like a 5 foot shot, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
as well as anybody, that's one of the hardest shots in pool is shooting over a ball, long table, trying to get shape too as well. It
Yep.
was just every shot was just uncomfortable enough. Oh, the two did go.
Wow, what a shot. Yeah.
Um,
No, I had one of those days the other day. I was playing a tournament.
yeah.
It seemed like every single time my opponent missed, I was hooked, and every single time I was kicking at a ball,
Yep.
left it right in front of a hole.
Yep. Every time we missed too, like, like kicking at that or doing something stupid, it would leave him just a, duck, duck, goose kind of out. Our second round though, we got burned pretty good. Who were we playing in that? We were playing. Oh man, how do I not remember this? I'll look at the bracket though. They shot us pretty well. We were a little bit closer in that one, but we still couldn't put anything together. We were just missing small, easy stuff, and
Oh yeah.
if we're not getting out, we're not winning.
Um, yeah, no, Pete, I believe the therapist call that a repressed memory.
Yeah,
At
least it's working.
trauma victims go through
Seriously.
something scary. You forget
Oh,
what
gosh.
happened. That's why you can't
Yeah, it
remember.
was bad. No, but I think it was just more frustrating than anything. Especially we know that we can just shoot lights out against pretty much anybody, at least in this Fargo rank.
You'd absolutely you'd absolutely
I mean, we
be
came in on the
competitive
bill.
against anybody in the room.
Yeah. We came in on the bill at 1100. Ah, shoot. Oh, that's going to bother me now. I'm looking around the room to see if they're still here.
Oh,
Yeah, because it was Burton Bremen beat us in the first.
Burton Bremen. No, you said that somebody here knocked you on the backside when we first walked in. Oh no, you were talking about Burton.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm not sure.
I got to look it up. This is going to bother me. How are we looking on this rack right now?
You gonna do that to this laptop?
I just, it's got a fresh clean on it. We're going to push it to its limits.
All right, let's see it.
So it breaks right now. So there we go.
Oh, what'd you do? You had to mute us
I
up?
think I have a hotkey or something that's
Oh yeah.
up. Probably hit like M or something typing.
Yeah. Well,
All right, 1-4.
1-4. Pretty big jump for Sam and Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tony and Joe have proven to be a. Thanks so much. Tony and Joe have proved to be tough competitors, and they're pretty relentless. I know they got a good chance to come back.
All right, 5 balls tied.
I missed you down in New Mexico, Pete.
I apologize. My
Uh,
weekends. Sometimes I just can't travel, man. It's
oh no, I get it. Albuquerque wasn't not much to do out there, really. I mean, granted, I was in pool hall the whole time, but
yeah, yeah. Oh, Tony going for that 10 ball. That was aggressive.
did he call it 10?
I think he did.
He
Yeah,
did
caught it
because they're
blue.
at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't hate it because he left a long shot on the 2,
Yeah.
and the 2 doesn't pass the 6, so at least not to my knowledge. So he left a long combo, and he's taking a shot at the 10. Balls don't lay great with the way the 5's sitting. Don't mind the shot that he hit.
Yeah.
That freed up that problem.
And Tim's been firing those shots. He's combos. He's got a good stroke on those.
Yeah, shoots with a little conviction for sure. So since you've been gone, Joey Ryan thing's getting really bad now, man.
Oh yeah, we continuing that. I'm so glad that
Oh,
that's still a thing. That's
the
so
comment.
funny. It's been like 2 years, and then we were down in Tucson when that comment came in, and I thought it was a joke because it's been a running joke. And he was serious, and I was like,
no, he was
"Let's
serious.
go."
No, I went out to New Mexico, and then
Oh,
God, I forgot who said it. I think it was Justin Turner, but someone was like, "Is that Joey Ryan?"
Oh
And then
my
Justin Turner's
God.
like, "Yeah, that's Joey Ryan." Knowing full well it wasn't.
Wow, Tony, what a great shot there! Opting to just pop that 3 to give a better combo here for
Yeah, I like
Joe.
that. Looks good.
Yep, should be pretty much in.
Uh,
Great shot choice from Tony right there. That was incredible.
yeah. Way to get him right back in it.
Yeah. And what a great stroke and dedication to that shot, too, by the way. Holding that thing on that rail. That was nice.
Yeah. So for those that didn't play in the tournament, I know most of you guys watching probably have, are sulking from home, but I know I would have been. But a little rundown of the rules. This is why you see them breaking over there. This is alternate break. It's 10 ball. Believe there is
turtles.
Yep. Love the turtle racks.
I did too.
There is a 3 foul, early 10s, all that good stuff.
Mhm.
True 10 ball, really.
Yeah, we didn't run into too much 3 foul territory. I think there was one match where we were on 2.
Yeah.
But with the turtle rack, I mean, the table breaks so well.
Yeah, I got it in. That's true. I have a little bit of a theory on that. I think most teams, a lot of guys chose to go with 2 players that are closer to the cap. Like a 540 and a 540 or whatever. But a lot of teams had kind of a lower rated player and a higher rated player, and a lot of times, if you got on 1 foul or 2 fouls, the lower rated player struggled to play extremely effective safe, really take out a lot of rail options, and I think it didn't come into play too much. Not for the teams that we were playing. I imagine we'll see a couple, at least one on this table, probably a couple throughout the day.
Yeah.
What do you think, Pete? My initial instinct is to duck because that's what I am.
Yeah.
If the 1 passes the 7, do you take it by the 7? Do you take it on the side, let your cue ball loose?
I think if this thing goes down by that 7, I'm going there. But it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking in the side, letting his cue ball loose a little bit. Able to avoid traffic. That was a really good shot. Really thought he was going to have trouble with that 9 a little bit, but he was able to draw out of it.
It's going to have a tricky shot, too, right now. Your top ball's kind of taken away. at least with a strong shot here, which is going to require to get down to this three. And I don't know if you have enough angle to get this thing around
That is a tricky shot.
for the three. You might have to just take this with bottom outside and just really, get that outside English on it.
Yeah, if I
Take
was
it to that rail and come down.
yeah, if I was your partner, I would probably just say make it and give me a look.
Yeah, I think
When you could
getting the look though, I think is the
yeah,
unless he can catch the side rail with top, before he catches the head rail. I don't know. This is an uncomfortable shot, in my opinion,
yeah.
especially with that pocket being so big as it is. If you're playing on tighter pockets, that's a little bit easier to navigate.
Did you get to see a little bit of Angel over there? Oh, it was funny.
What's up? Wait, what? I missed
Oh,
it.
he had well, he was a bit of a sarcastic laugh, and
Oh,
Jill had a hanging nine and kind of left him on the 50-yard line with the pen ball,
oh,
and he
yeah.
kind of laughing over there.
Oh, Joe did go for the bottom outside. I don't think he got any outside on it though. I think it was just straight bottom, and I kind of just grabbed the rail and stayed.
Yeah,
That was the issue. I think your best chance was to kind of play up by that 8 if you really got a good stroke on it. But I mean, that is a difficult shot.
yeah, I think you're right. He didn't quite dig into that ball enough. I think I almost need that ball to draw to the side rail before that right takes.
Pick from Tony. Oh man.
A little love there, Pete.
Oh yeah.
Viewership going up a little bit, and that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm sure it will. For those listening, we've had a little bit of, I don't want to say audio issues, but we
We've
have a
been
new
working.
yeah we got a new system that's supposed to help cancel out the noise so it doesn't, or the background noise so it doesn't sound so choppy
Yeah.
coming in and out. I don't. Maybe you
Yeah,
guys
it
can
was
give
either
us
that
some
or
feedback.
yeah. It was either that or I was gonna pump actual bar sound in. So when our mics went on and off, but that was my last resort. But we have got a new little AI that's monitoring us right now that should help out everything.
Oh, pretty good shot there.
Yep. He's not totally covered on this three, but I don't know. He might actually have this off the rail.
I don't
I don't know
know.
if it goes past that 8, but if it does,
I don't think it does. He didn't even look at it. Tells me.
oh yeah, perfect.
Oh,
Great shot.
that worked out great.
Joey Ryan sounds great. Yes, yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Shut up. Stop it. We're not doing that this
Oh
early.
my gosh! If we make jerseys for us, you're getting Ryan put on the back for sure. Oh my gosh!
What did they say? Joey Ray, or did they say Justin Ryan? I don't
Justin
remember.
Ryan. Oh my god! I love that. That's a joke. It's just it tickles me a little bit.
No, that's funny. I don't even know him that well. I introduced myself one time. I said I was a fan of his, but I what he's doing for pool, but at all.
Oh, it's trademark now though. You're done for.
Jesus. All right, looking good from here, Pete. Not a ton of trouble. Just gotta have a good cue ball from here on out.
Yeah, are you taking this ball with top off that foot rail?
Yeah, I like being
Going below the
under.
9?
I like being under it.
I think that floor ball's got just enough angle on that side that you kind of want to go below it for sure, or else you can end up on the wrong side of traffic here.
Yeah, I probably even use that bottom rail a little bit. He chose to float into position. I'd kind of use that rail. Give me a little bit of a backstop, put a stroke on it. Both are effective.
He looks like he's almost dead straight. He might just be punching this thing out. Yep. Great shot.
Oh, how do you get it?
Oh, got an unfortunate roll off the 9. He still might have this.
That's a little funny. I wonder if
He's got a 9 balls of safe.
yeah, that's a little funny. I think he's just thin enough. I think he's thin that I think this cue ball really wants to come into the 9 here.
Nice one, Sophia.
What's going on, Rich? Good to hear
What's
from you,
up,
man.
Rich? How you doing?
Tell you what, Pete, our YouTube presence is getting a little bigger. No,
Is it?
yeah,
I'm
when I
checking.
went to New Mexico, I'd say about a third of the comments were from YouTube,
Oh,
which
that's
is
sweet.
cool.
Oh, great. That nine ball continuing to be an issue for both these players right now.
Yeah, he really tried to put some left on that. Told me
Yeah.
maybe he was trying to miss that nine there.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that left might have been intentional just to pot that ball because that thing barely squeaked in.
Oh, whoa, whoa. We want it front of the side.
Tim's gonna have a good look at this. Oh yeah, you saw plenty of it.
Yeah, I'm done calling those. Those ones, I
The
mean, when
side
they
pockets
look
look
like,
like a coin flip, man.
oh my gosh, it seems like when they don't look like they always go. And that's just a camera angle thing, but
Yeah, or you just hit the best shot of the century right there. I don't know. We need the head camera. It's easy shot, good stroke from Caleb.
pretty, taking a pretty commanding lead.
Man, I'll tell you, Tim's got a good long table stroke every time he's shooting a long ball like that, and got the confidence on it. Would you say earlier conviction?
Yep, yeah, I'd specifically say that the most impressive part about it that I've noticed is staying still after the stroke. I mean, obviously we all do it, but it's almost like when you watch golf. You know, I'm a big golfer. When you watch golf and then as all the pros kind of hold their finish,
Yep.
he doesn't give himself the opportunity to jump up even a little bit, and he stays down, follows through, and then waits till
Yep.
that ball hits the back of the pocket before he moves, and he's like a statue over the ball. It's pretty good.
Yep. Elbows and palms glued to the table.
Mechanically looks real good over the ball.
Elbows and palms.
Elbows and palms.
Palms to the
Shut
table.
up, bro.
You know what? I'll tell you one thing. I had a chance to go play on that snooker table yesterday
Oh
for
yeah,
just 2 seconds.
oh
That
yeah.
was a blast.
The one here,
Yeah. It's a 10 foot.
that little 10-footer with 1-inch pockets or whatever those are.
Yeah, it's like with quarter-inch pockets.
Yeah, I got to watch Martine play another guy over there. They're playing golf. I've never played before. I kind of watching to see how the game goes a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. They straight in shot from 2 feet away, and they were rattling balls up, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's like, holy crap, that table is no joke. Jay says they're both big table players. Yeah, you can
Nice
tell.
cut. Nice cut.
Yeah, you can tell a little bit by the pace at which they rifle balls in sometimes. Big table-esque, I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, pretty good shot there. He got close enough to that floor. He might have taken away a couple options.
Yep.
Don't know if he did or not.
I think he has that low rail kick, the one rail. I think he's definitely going to try for here.
Nice calling the 10. Looks like he's gonna go to the rail, try to miss the 8, spin it with a bunch of right. Unless he's got kind of a, unless that 8's not as much of a factor as I think. Maybe he can come a little bit straighter on. But imagine he play a little bit of right on this ball.
Oh, he's going to get it.
Oh, I didn't see.
Gosh.
I didn't see that safe. Did you see that one, Pete?
Nope. Go on, Jay. Both big table players.
I don't know it. I don't want to know it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, Pete. Looks like, oh no, he's going right at it. I thought we were gonna see a jump kick. What a shot. Don't don't think he saw the whole ball, really.
I don't think so. That was an incredible shot, though, right there.
Really good.
I don't even a tricky shot here for Joe as well. He's on that rail. He's still got to come back for this 3.
Yeah, the rail prevents him from really playing low on the cue ball, so might have to take his medicine if he chooses to pocket this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Great
shot.
shot.
I think too many players try to.
Yep.
I think too many players try to jack up on that ball and draw it when really,
And
you
missed
got.
by a mile.
Yeah, you got a good player behind you. Let him do it for you. Good shot.
Great cut on that. That was almost overcut.
I don't anticipate a 4-10 here. I think if the 5 passes the 9, I think he'll take the 4 all the way up, and then they'll try to run these out. Joe's not afraid of that combo, but it's just funny enough that I think he'll think about it for a minute.
I think that might have rolled out on him. He stood and looked at that twice right there. I think he thought that was in.
Yeah, it must have been one of those ones he looked away when it started heading to the pocket.
Right.
Well, speed control on those shots right there has always been, obviously the 5's pretty accessible from anywhere, but speed control on that shot is made it look easy. It's not.
I think it comes up at least once a stream that we do that, and a ball in a pocket, it's hard, to gauge ball speed off that. I mean, you lead them short. Is it easy for them to take off on you?
Oh, right. Was that a sarcastic comment when you said, "Did we clean the glass?"
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it looked cleaner out there, but I think it was the lighting.
I think you're right.
So
No.
so I thought you were being serious. I'm like, yeah, dude, it does look better. No, it looks like we took it out of the dumpster.
It looks like it's been through definitely a couple car rides, man. Oh, he wanted to find that 8. Just went a little bit far. Still gonna be a tough cut. I mean, again, this is another side pocket shot. This could be straight in for all we know.
Yeah, no. As tough as it looks on the stream, these tend to be easier on the table when you're over the ball. Not just kidding.
No. Commentators curse? Anybody? You said it.
Yep.
Might be able to draw this past this side pocket. I think he's good. Oh, he's going up. Nice. Oh, I didn't see where the 8-ball. I thought the 8-ball was further down there.
Oh,
looking at it.
Yeah, I like what he did. He didn't flirt with it. Never gave it a chance to scratch.
I played it with just a snitch of outside just to kind of stun it and stop it off that rail too.
Yeah. This will be a big one for him here. If they get out from here, this is it's much easier to me when someone's on the hill. That's almost the complete like when your opponents are on the hill, your back arm really tends to, at least for me, maybe I got a weak mental game, but when your opponent gets on the hill, you're one roll or one bad shot away from getting beat. So I think when they got that one to play with, it keeps that arm a little bit loose.
Yeah, that's what happened to us yesterday. They got on the hill, and when I said it was too late when we finally caught the gears because they're on the hill, it was 2-6. We brought it back, I think, to 5 or something like that.
Yeah, anything can happen too, especially in this alternate break format. A break and run, early 110, a ball rolls off, a ball skids, anything. I mean, or you just play bad, of course, but us pool players like to find excuses. But no, I mean, when your opponent's on the hill, anything can happen. So big win there. Keeping that back, at least for me, keeping that back arm a little bit less tense in this race, giving yourself the best chance you can, being down 3-5.
They are bringing it back a little bit, closing the gap. 3-5 looks a lot better than 1-4 or whatever it was earlier.
Yeah. Well, they've had opportunities. This isn't I wouldn't go out and say Tim and Caleb have just been running over them to get that score. I'd argue Tony and Joe have had their chances, left a few out on the table. I think this race should be a bit closer than scoreboard shows.
Oh man, it just caught that one coming through and just pushed it on through, up on the rail. Three ball still a little tricky.
It's like he's trying to get under that 410 there.
Yep.
It's like Peter ditching me again, just for a minute. I think you can see the one from there. I don't think the 5 is too much of a problem. I do think it passes. Don't see him shaking his head or anything. I think his main concern is really getting back for the 3, or at least a decent look at the 3. 3's in a bad spot. He's looking at it saying, even if I make the 1, I'm not gonna leave him a shot on the 3. I like looking at this one. For me personally, I like looking at the 1 and trying to give myself the best angle to play safe on the 3. Maybe assuming he's not straight, he has a couple options. Yeah, I left him a look. I like to be a little bit closer to the center of the table. Maybe utilize that 4-9. If you're closer to the center of the table, you can kind of shoot the 3 into the 9. The cue ball comes maybe 2 rails behind that stack. You force them to hit the ball. Otherwise, you get ball in hand with a 3 and then a 4-10, maybe a 4-10 combo. If it lays good, if not, you run them out. All in the bank. Don't know if it's there or not. He's doing low. Tells me he's gonna put some pace on it. Oh, did he call the 10? Oh, he did. What a shot. I thought he initially called the 3. I'm like, that 3 doesn't pass. He just rifled that 10 in there. Got a little love off of a good kiss there, but still, you got to hit it good for a good result. Wow, looks like Tim and Caleb going up on the hill. Joe and Tony needing 4 in a row. A little bit of emotion from Tim there. He's pretty fired up about that shot, as he should be. All these guys chasing that big $6,350 check for first place. Tim had mentioned to me the big winner take all side pot in this. I believe he said $3,550 for the side. Huge side pot. You ready, Pete?
I am already. I almost rolled my ankle getting back in the booth there. That was crazy.
Your age is showing,
Oh
brother.
my gosh, I'm all falling apart. Done. Just take me out back. Yeah, just shoot me.
Time to go for a long walk, huh? Well, did the bar have any more of your beer? Or what?
No, I'm drinking water today. Or a Coors Latte, I think is what they call it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an easier day for me. I had kind of a long day yesterday. It was tough getting out of bed. I was late for work today.
Well, I imagine after getting knocked out so early, you probably
Oh,
sulked a little bit. Maybe
still
maybe
gotta,
drowned your sorrows,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, still gotta remind that one, huh? Just knifing aside.
Hey, I went 3 and out. But I didn't go for second in the auction.
True, true, and he didn't buy half of it either of that stupid large amount.
Oh yeah, no.
God.
No, my half to my auction was $30.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's so great though, because that gamble's awesome.
See what Joe's got in mind.
Yep, I think you got it.
Pretty creative shot. That's not the easiest thing to do at that angle.
No.
7 didn't offer to be a huge ball there. I think he had to really hit it good.
Yeah, it's a good shot selection too, because you got traffic for the kick side as well. So this is going to be a trickier shot for Tim.
Yeah, I've played Joe a bit. I've seen him play a bit. Uh, it's kind of exciting to see him play with a partner because he's playing quite a bit more conservative than I'm used to seeing from him.
Yeah,
You
seeing a
know,
little bit more of that potential on that side.
yeah, he's a bit more of a gunslinger, I guess you could say. He doesn't mind well, I think it's to his strength because he pockets balls well. Doesn't mind rifling them in. Oh, he's looking at a Z shot here.
This is going to be.
This is asking a lot, Pete.
Yeah.
But it may be all he has.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh,
Oh
good
my
hit.
God.
Wow.
I was like, I'm looking at the gap, and I'm like, if he gets that 8-10 gap, I think he's good.
Yeah, what do you call a Z with a fourth
Yeah,
leg?
right. Is he in cursive?
Yeah, right. A Z plus one.
Yeah, that was a 4-railer right there, man. That was that. Funny putting him right back on target.
Yeah. Put him right back in line there. Was not in the best position. Really had to hold that with some outside and hit it well.
Yep, as good of a hit that was, it didn't pay off like he wanted it to.
Yeah, Tony and Joe look good. Good from here. Do I dare say that they're out, Pete?
You know?
Don't want to do it to them. I apologize if you guys go back and watch this later. But
I would say that the ball, you did it.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
You did it.
It's 100% on me. Oh my
The
God.
timing of that was
I
incredible.
mean, well, I've seen it enough, Pete. I've seen it
know.
enough.
All right, this is a big rack for
Whoa.
Tim and Caleb.
It'd be just fine. Yeah. Sorry for whoever bought them in the auction.
Justin's cursing them all day.
What'd I do?
To be fair, it's a neutral kind of curse, though. It's just a broad curse of the streaming team.
Yeah, no, I'm not biased. I can
Yeah.
I can mess up anyone's game. It's just a toxic bubble that goes around everything I say. Real good shot there. This should do. No, I'm just gonna shut up.
Keep saying it, man.
No, I think this is safe enough to do it for these guys. They've been playing well enough. Don't think anything can stop them at this point. Looks like a pretty convincing win for these guys. Tim and Caleb, they win this one. Believe this is a winner side match. Joe and Tony having, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Obviously, they gotta make this 10, but
yeah, this is not an easy shot here, by the way. This is, on the rail.
yeah,
10 balls in a familiar location. Nice shot.
Yeah, hit it good. As good as they were playing. I didn't have too many doubts. Joe and Tony kind of didn't quite put the pressure on them that they may have needed to do to make it close. But anyways, I might have to get with Tim to see who's up next.
Absolutely. We're gonna take like a 2-minute. We're gonna step away for 2 minutes. The stream's still going, so stay around. Yeah. And we'll probably do sponsors. I didn't even go over that with Tim either. So.
Do we have sponsors for this event?
I think so.
I'm sure we do.
I see him, Mike Gwynn, familiar face over there on one of the posters, top left.
Oh, you're right.
And yeah, we'll get that all sorted out.
Okay.
Be right back with you guys in a moment.
All right. Word.
All right, boss man, we're back.
All right, we are back.
We are back.
Cool.
All right, we got a familiar, have an OG crew match going on right here.
Yeah, we
Familiar
got
faces.
John Driver and Bags playing Sophia and Robert. 7-7 race. This is a handicapped event, but don't think that's gonna really come into play too much. I think for the most part, all these guys are pretty close to the cap from here on out.
Yeah.
It seems like the reliable way to structure your team for these types of events. They look real good from here. You make this 7. The rest of the rack lays pretty good. A little bit of movement on that stroke. You can tell a little bit of first game jitters.
Yeah, there's some. I saw Driver miss that one ball. I think it's getting on the table and getting going again. They might have been sitting for a minute.
Yeah, sounds like they were. Like to get this cue ball out to the center of the table. That way you're not contending with that 10 ball when you make the 9. Not quite what he wanted there.
Yeah, you gotta want to be playing off this side rail. He's still come around for this, off the back, and I gotta avoid this 10 though. I think that might be an issue here.
Yeah,
I can't tell how close it is.
That's a bit of the point I was trying to make there. I think 10 plays big from this angle. Looks like he's choosing to either miss it or run into it. He was able to miss it. It's a good shot.
Glad they overstroked, but that, like I said, that 10 ball is not in an unfamiliar position here.
Yeah, this is a pretty common shot for these guys. This is a ball he's hit thousands of times in his life. Thank you. Yeah. That's a good shot there.
Yeah.
And you'll see John's a bit of a more deliberate shooter. He likes to get a good angle of the ball before he shoots, and likes to be 100% sure he's shooting the right shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Approaches almost every shot.
I've had the pleasure of playing with him on a team. He's definitely a motivated individual.
Yep, a competitor, motivated individual.
I was just thinking to myself, like, going across the table, why Tim got 2 small checks. I didn't put 2 and 2 together until right now.
Yeah.
But there's 2 people on a team. Cracks me up, actually.
Yeah, this is a Scotch doubles event, obviously. They both get to take one home and hang it up in their living room or wherever they choose to do so.
Yeah.
I know mine would be front and center. Of course, one day I'm going to play good enough to be on the other side of this glass, Pete.
You're already there, but
Been a long time coming.
fantastic break. Nothing goes.
Now, how does this sit? I think the 310's quite a bit offset, so we'll see what happens after he gets down to the 2 and what angle he has on the 2.
He definitely needs to. You got traffic on this side of the rail too, so you really got to play on that far side. You get on this either for the corner or the side, right? Where the 6 is blocking.
Uh-oh. Don't do it to him.
Oh my gosh. All right, John's got his work cut out for him. He may be playing this for the 3-6 combo, just taking top ball here. Nine ball and the 10 ball, obviously kind of taking away the angle from this side.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. Few different ways to approach it, I think.
Yeah. He could opt to go top outside and just try and swing this 10, But I mean, I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, a little bit of a tricky spot. Looks like he's trying to draw it straight back. Oh no, he wasn't trying
Oh,
to
he
do
was going up above it.
He was trying to punch it out.
Fortunate roll.
Yeah, it looked like as much as he jacked up on that, he was really trying to dig into it. Wasn't easy to get on that three from there.
No, not at all. Yeah, I think if that ball is potted on the line that you want, you're probably going to run into that lower traffic. I think that was a little bit, overforced, but that's.
Seemed like there was a bit of a traumatic event that happened between us, behind us.
Yeah, what the heck was that?
I don't know, man.
What's going on?
I almost
It's
had
always
to,
something.
I almost had to step away for a
Yeah.
second. I was like, what in the world?
I know. I was like, I heard it when I was going to the bathroom and stuff. So.
I don't. Oh, that's a good shot.
Great shot.
Yeah, I don't know the situation. I just someone's having a rough day.
Yep, I think so. All right. Well, that three ball got significantly worse off that little small bump.
And this cue ball naturally wants to come towards the 310 maybe if he doesn't play inside on it.
Oh, well, that was a fantastic attempt.
Was he gonna get
some? Well, that rack, man.
Looks like it sat right on the rack. Probably gonna ask him to move it.
Yeah, this might be just weasel it. Nice.
I know you're a big fan of keeping that template rack on the table.
Yeah, 100%. You know. I think every stream I'm always like, get that thing off the table. Because right there, I mean, you saw that 10 ball just roll slightly left. That could have blocked that too.
Yeah.
Potentially,
Uh-oh. Well, saw Tim coming our way.
Yep.
Tensed up a little bit. You never know.
Oh, he's just marking off the tables.
Yeah. Doing TD stuff.
All right, well, Robert's got a good look here.
Those checks look pretty good in the background, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wonder if when they write them out, I know this is a stupid argument, but if they write them out, do they do kind of half of that 6,350?
I was going to ask the same thing after, yeah.
It's kind of a stupid thing to, Jesus. Taking Tim to HR.
Yeah, right. Oh, fantastic shot, Sophia. Getting pretty perfect on this 5. Oh, where we go?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
I think it just rolled onto it.
Oh, for you bettors out there, I got talking to Robert a little bit yesterday. He Open Championship was going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's golf. For those that don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And old Robert put $20 on Brian Harman to start the tournament. He was going off at a hard to 1 odds, so he's already having a good day. He's already up $2,000 on the day.
Oh my Lord, that's such a crazy bet. Good hit. Good hit. She had a masse around.
I told him, I said congrats on the bet, but that was dumb.
Yeah, right. 100 to 1 odds, man. That hits. That's crazy.
I'm just yeah, no. He said he was playing good. It's not a guy I'm typically used to seeing on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. All right, Justin, what are you doing here?
Oh.
I don't like where this 10 ball's sitting. You might scratch off of this thing.
Well, there's a safe there if you choose to play it.
Uh-huh. You think he's gonna take this 10 on?
It's possible. It's possible. I don't hate it. Yeah, I dislike it a bit. I don't know.
It's the risky one.
You know, my inner rail beater self tells me to swing at it. Maybe.
I think it's talking to him right now. The longer he's sitting on it.
Yeah, it's always bit more. It's always harder to turn down the closer that 10 is to the
Yeah.
object ball, I think. Few different ways you can go about it. You could. Looks like he's. I don't know. Did he call it? I didn't see
I
a
didn't.
point. Oh, he
Oh
told.
my
What a shot!
gosh.
Wow.
Let's go, driver. That was an incredible combo. See, now I'm going for every combo on this end from shooting to the end of time.
Yeah, I think he weighed his odds there a little bit. The safe wasn't super easy from that distance, having
Yeah.
to roll that ball or maybe do something else. I think kind of weighed his odds and said, this one gives me a chance to win right here now, and then maybe I create separation with the 6 if it goes up table. It ain't crazy if it works, Pete.
I am in agreement with that.
Old John didn't bring his wife this time. I had fun commentating with his wife last time. She
Oh, she hopped on the microphone, huh?
no,
Oh.
she showed up and it was fun because well, it was funny. It was when Philip and John Driver were playing in the finals.
This was like the final four, right?
Yep, and it was so funny because you watched Mandy,
Yeah.
and you watched John Driver's wife. And they're both white knuckling their purses and sitting over there. Couldn't sit still in their chair, and it was fun to watch. I mean, they were twice as nervous as the players were, and you knew the players were nervous.
Yeah, I was watching that actually from my parents' living room.
Oh, were you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were in California for that.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
I got to do that with good old Jack Circa.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I appreciate Jack for stepping in a little bit to do the semifinals and finals for that event. That was cool. He didn't have to do it, but he chose to.
Yep. Yeah, that was a fun Final Four too. That was like the OG Bullshooters crew right there. If you ever pull the roster together.
I think I mentioned it when I was commenting. I was like, 3 of the 4 of these guys have all played golf with each other.
Yeah. At least all at the same time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Driver try and make it out as much as we can. And obviously senior as well, Perfecto. He's definitely the golfing partner.
I know. I'm ready to get out there with you guys, man.
Yep.
You got extra room in the cart. I'm there.
Oh, absolutely. Our issue is that we're always like last minute, driving home early from the work site. It's 2:00. Hey,
what are you doing in an hour?
Yeah, let's go. So we just always go play that short Bel Air course, and we can get off in 3 hours.
Yeah, last time I went out there, it was kind of foursome in front of us. That was pretty slow.
At Bel Air?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that can turn into a long day quick.
Yeah, it sure did. 4 hours to play.
Oof.
Par 3 course. Anyways.
God, Sophia, I don't know if this 2-ball has eyes on a pocket, but Robert's got to look at it.
Quite a few different safe options here. I think if he chooses to go safe here, he's got pretty big wall of balls to hide behind.
Yep.
Can't quite tell the angle he has. But I think if you choose to play safe, getting coverage isn't much of an issue. I think.
Oh my gosh, did he call that?
Oh no, Sophia's not getting up.
I almost mentioned that there was an option to play off a ball there, but it was silly kind of shot,
I'm kind of curious.
Perfect.
Man, I'm kind of curious what his intention was there. He hit that with quite a bit of pace. Maybe he was trying to run on the ball to stop it and hold his cue ball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot there. Really good shot there. Should be a simple hit. Obviously, not simple to make it, but should be a simple hit for Sophia here. Heavy favorite to hit it. Don't want to miss it. 310 combo lines up well, but this ball's almost hard to miss from the single.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Did a pretty good job creating separation there. Yeah, for Robert and Sophia, and specifically Robert, if he goes on to win this tournament or deepen this tournament, he's looking at a pretty hefty payday. You know,
Oh yeah.
6,350 for first on top of a $2,000 bet that he had.
Yeah, he brought that phone over when we first started the stream, and I was like, "Holy cow!"
Oh, I forgot he showed you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, betting on the golf tournament.
Oh, it wants to hold. He's got this three, most of this three, where I'm sitting. Hmm.
Now, can he see the right side of the three, Pete? I don't think he can, right?
No, you pretty much can just see it full flush, just center of that ball, and
Yeah.
everything on the left, obviously.
Well, anticipate he's playing safe here somehow, some way.
Mr. Biggs, how you doing today, brother? No, all right. Still alive though, huh? We'll see you here. Yeah, that was us yesterday. Don't worry, man.
Oh, Robert hit a real good save there, Pete. Got that three under that 10. Don't know if he got coverage with the four or not.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty. Unless you can, maybe see the paint on the three shooting through it, but
Oh,
he's looking like he can.
oh snap! We got a little Chuck action in the chat.
Yuck, how you doing, brother? I think he's gonna one rail this or two.
Yeah, me and Pete on the wrong side of the glass again, Chuck.
As always. One time I made it over there, and it was
Yeah.
short-lived. Short-lived.
No, you played good that day. I remember.
Short-lived. Man, sometimes I just one of these times I'll win one.
I know I'm a big front runner. I have to get going. When I get going,
Yeah.
I feel as good as anyone to make it far in a tournament, but it's just getting going for me personally. It's a mental weakness of mine.
All right, shot launches out. Oh, what a fantastic shot.
Oh, great hit.
Got the thumbs up.
Oh, not only that, he got a double thumbs up.
That's fantastic. Went the second rail low.
Wonder if that three goes. I don't know if it's even worth taking on, but I wonder if that three goes.
And you know it from here, it does look like it goes. Maybe another close shot. You kind of have to worry about where this cue ball is going to spit out. It might spit out behind this 8 and 9 off that 10, depending on the angle. Forced to use top with this 7.
Just looking at it. Good shot.
Yep, went right exactly where thought it was going to go.
Like guy over there, he's like, man, I better move seats. I'm going to be up all day long.
Might as well change your shirt to the referee shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Shot from bags right there. Good control.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long pot for John, and I think it's out from here.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right about that. Assuming the 7 passes the 10 and the 8 goes on the side.
I think if he gets a nice, good stroke on this ball and good chip on that 5, he's pretty much good to go.
What's Oh, what's Casey doing today?
He is actually looking for a new car.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a newer one right now, but it's AC's like kind of not working too well, and you know, dealership told them that's working just fine. And she's like, okay, well,
Yeah,
we're good
well,
on that.
it's oh, made mine type situation right here.
Hmm. Very
Yeah.
true.
Well, when it's 137 degrees outside, usually the AC doesn't feel like it's working, right?
Yep. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to get in the car and figure it out, but when she was shopping my car when we took it over to the dealership, it wasn't said it wasn't even close. So sounds like she's going to try and get out of it and get on to a new one. All right, John, let's see your cutting skills. Over. For cut it gets good shape on the 7 too. Unbelievable. All right, Robert's got his work cut out, shooting over the 10 ball.
Yeah. No
Cut's
bad.
not easy as well. This is on the rail.
Now, yeah, being over the 10 ball obviously adds the level of difficulty and make the shot extremely difficult.
It makes it so much harder. Kind of turns it into like a poke stroke and hope.
I think he was playing safe there all day. Because
Yeah,
you try to cut that. Yeah, you try to cut that. He knows you leave it hanging all day, and he didn't seem frustrated that he missed it. So that tells me
yeah.
really trying to hit it full, go 2 rails up to the bottom rail.
Yeah, that ball is kind of hard to hold without running into this 8 and 9 traffic down here as well. You might
Yeah.
stop and get real funny on the 7, even if you do make that pot.
Uh,
It was a good stroke. Kind of got funny on it.
yeah, avoided the scratch there. I think that was always the problem with that shot. Staying alive.
The 7-8 transfer is going to be weird. You got to get on the low side here. I don't think that 8 goes past that 9
Yeah,
by
I
any means.
was about to say he called it, and I'd
Yep.
likely see a bank on this ball, trying to draw the cue ball back a bit.
Yeah, I think he's going to come right into this 9. What do you think?
Depends on the angle here. Pretty dead bank, probably straight backward. Oh no.
He's played center on that, huh? Or maybe missed the draw.
Yeah, yeah. Now his bag's gonna do the same thing.
I think so.
Bank your way out. Looks cool, right?
Yeah. I think he's got to play this one slow, though. This looks like it's dead as well.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one. If he does choose to bank it, I think he's kind of forced to play it a bit slower. I don't think he has quite the angle John just did. I think he's got one that kind of wants to come towards the cue ball, wants to come towards the 9 after the bank. So maybe a yeah. Don't mind what he's doing. He's going for the higher percentage pocket and just leaving a little bit of a longer 9 if he gets there. Ewell's gonna hit right over there where his chalk is. Come back. Force the shot. Guess he can hold it with some inside. Nope. Yeah, a little short there. You'd like to be straighter than that, but what do you think, Pete? You playing a safe here, or are you sacking up and shooting this thing all the way down?
Oh, I'm shooting this thing all the way down.
I know.
All the way down.
It's a rhetorical question.
No.
I'm just kidding. I
Yeah.
generally always shoot it all the way down, but when I'm playing with my partner's money, it becomes a slightly more difficult of a
Yeah.
situation.
I feel like thinking about that, though, is detrimental, right? Kind of taken away from the game that you normally play. I think, yeah. Now, the ball speed is what you got to figure out here. That's going to be the hard part, right? I think you play this with a little bit more pace to try and come 3 rails off for the 10, side to side.
It's a tough spot.
Yeah, it's definitely halfway in between on that subject. Playing it slow, you're going to be the 50-yard line. Oh no, don't do
Oh
that.
no, don't do it to
Yeah,
him.
I just missed the angle a little bit. I think he was sitting pretty good. If he hit that line and potted it, I think it was going to hit right below that side pocket and come out top field.
Yeah, maybe the break that Sophia and Robert needed there, being down 2-0.
And this is a shot to easily underthink. You really got to, you're playing with that side pocket if you're going above the 10. Careful.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He's all right.
Yep.
I wasn't nervous. Were you nervous,
Nice.
Pete? Pretty
All
good.
right.
Well, that'll work. It'll work. A bit closer to that side than
Yeah, I think
Sophia was comfortable with.
I've just, I've gone for that shot so many damn times where it's, I've scratched so many damn times on it that you really got to be careful on it.
Yeah, I always, I'm sure she did too, but I always find a spot on that
Mhm.
rail or don't flirt with the rail at all
Yep.
that I'm aiming for.
Yeah, maybe play a little thinner and then take your angle.
Yeah, I pick out a diamond on the rail or at least a spot on the rail that I'm trying to hit with my cue ball if I choose to go that far to the rail. And it's almost always one diamond away from the side pocket to really give myself the best chance to
Yeah.
take that scratch out of play. But
Mr. Rob, the race is an even race to 7, is what it looks like on my screen, I think.
yeah, looks like an even race to 7. Not a huge Fargo separation between these teams. I've watched a little bit of Robert and Sophia play. I watched them play a little bit earlier. They're playing good. Bert and John Driver. I mean, not Bert and John Driver. Chris and John Driver.
You think that's a low battery light?
I think so. It's the first time I've seen it. Of course, I don't look at it very often.
Well, we'll find out, huh?
Yeah. Oh, well, well.
Well, according to our little app, we've been talking for 56% of the time we've been on air.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm great. Thank you. Oh, it tells us how much we're.
Yeah. It's listening, man. It's doing its thing.
Gosh. It's like, you're always watching, man. We're on the
And
grid.
now they're all listening too.
Yep. Always watching, always listening.
Well, again at home, I know we mentioned this earlier, but we got something that's helping our audio along. It's a little AI-ish software. So if it sounds bad or whatever, let us know.
Yeah, trying something a little bit different this time.
Trying to filter out everything in the background here. It's pretty hard task.
Yeah, especially the Bullshooters. Always a lot going on. Always
Yeah.
a pretty busy environment.
Well, did that 2-ball stay up on the top rail? I think it did.
I think he should be all right here.
Yeah.
Big problem is I wonder if that 4's on the rail or maybe out enough to shoot inside.
No, he was off the rail for sure.
Yeah.
Good angle on this 3-2 to get to the 4.
Let's see where he's looking. Let's see if he's looking at the side. If he's looking at the side, it tells me it's off the rail a little.
He's taking a minute to look at it, though. It means it's not easy. This ball's not hard to get onto after either, so. Nothing background-wise? Awesome. Did we finally solve the issue? That would be great. Oh, he's just
Right. We're gonna go home and then we're gonna be speaking German. You're like, what in the world?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big headache, man. I invested a lot in these, kind of way more expensive headsets, but the problem you get from that is it does pick up everything. So you gotta kind of work the sound.
Yep, yep.
And I am not the sound engineer, that's for sure.
Yeah, pretty don't know if you saw that miss there. I believe that was
Yes.
John Driver.
Yeah, I think he was trying to hold it too much for that 4.
Yeah, trying to cheat it. Ended up costing him on that one. Let's see if Sophia can come back and forth here. Hold it, really? That's what she was trying to do.
The 3-ball is cursed. That 3-ball is deep in there, by the way. This is gonna get rid of the, some options that you might take.
Yeah, that shelf doesn't get deeper than that.
And that thing is one ceiling fan setting away from going in.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you about that guy I used to play with at like Hard Times in
Yeah,
like the LA area. He
you
used to like I used to see him at like all the tournaments and he would just be all over the ceiling fans, man. Just everywhere he played.
what? What are you talking about?
Just like you'd think that the ceiling fans were like blowing balls off lines and stuff, and
Oh, he
they're
was.
like as high up as that too.
Oh,
Like
he
in
was like a
that's
superstitious kind of
yeah, yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. It was great.
Oh,
And everywhere we went. I mean, Hard Times didn't really have ceiling fans in it, but like, we're in like Garden Grove and stuff. It was wild. It was so funny.
dude brought a
He
ladder
was
with
just
him
great.
everywhere he
Yeah,
went.
he was crazy, man.
Typical pool player,
Yeah.
man. It's never the Indian. It's always there. Oh,
Oh man.
or the fans, or the servers, or it's too cold, or it's
Yeah.
too hot,
It's too hot.
or someone's
Too
talking too
cold.
loud, or someone left their chalk on the table, or
Yeah.
the lights ain't right. I've got them all,
Oh
man.
man, I got a side eye
You probably
yesterday from
use them.
walking around over there to get to the other side of the bar, man, and
Oh
someone
yeah?
missed a shot. It's like, hey, dude, there's like a lot of people in here, like 300 people here. Like, no one's gonna stop for the game, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bag's a little frustrated with that. Oh,
Yeah, well, I mentioned that ball was deep in there. It was not gonna be an easy shot, you know. Oh, is he going for Oh my gosh.
yeah, it was a little interesting that he chose to go real first on that three. I think he just tried to roll it and hold it, but
Yeah.
I think he could have maybe drew it out of there, punched it out of there, or whatever he had to do. I think coming real first on a ball that deep.
Yeah, it's gonna come off hot. Really hot.
Yeah, you're coming off it thin. Almost, I know it doesn't. That's obviously physics says it can't, but it almost seems to come off faster.
Yeah.
It looks like they're fighting to tie this thing back up here.
Yeah. Both teams are fighting the bad rolls right now.
A little funny on this ball.
Oh my gosh, Tyler's in here.
Oh no,
Oh, I'm leaving.
one of those guys.
Not smoke.
That's a really good shot if she gets there. Great shot. That's what I was looking at it. I wonder if she can miss that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's down here. What's up, Tyler? I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm just still bitter and salty.
Oh no, you didn't hear what you said earlier. Tyler,
not at all,
Tyler,
yeah.
let me fill you in, bro.
Let me show you the
We were talking about you earlier, man.
I'm definitely very happy about yesterday.
Yeah, no.
That was funny. No, they shot great though.
Yeah, you say that now that he's here.
Right?
I'm just kidding. Oh, man.
Tough, man.
Those are the ones where you gotta squint on them. They can sometimes tend to be a little deceiving. They got it. Robert and Sophia have a good chance
Yep.
to tie this one up from here. Really good spot. The balls lay good.
I feel
Last
like yeah.
realistic problem is getting on the 9, and it's not a problem.
I feel like this whole rack has been laying a little weird. Finally getting straightened out though, right here at the end. Oh, this might be a little straight. Let's just back this up and
He
take the
might
9 over the 10.
he might choose to go with a high ball and get it next to that
And go
second
low.
diamond.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty natural if you shoot that 9 in the corner, not for the cue ball to come back over where the 8 is if you do that.
Yeah, I don't dislike that too. You might be able to play enough rail, get it off. It's like it's a little close, but that'll work.
Yeah, just like that. I think she's got enough angle to miss the 10
Yeah.
coming back if she chooses to do so.
Yeah, I think you're just touching this with top. Going past the 10. You don't want to hit this too hard though. I think this is coming
No.
off hotter than it looks.
Yeah, don't let that side pocket get in your life.
Oh man, tough miss. I think she was trying to hold it,
Yeah,
kept it wide. Maybe I don't know.
yeah. I think you're absolutely right. I think She's trying to hit that full and hold it. Oh, sorry, Tim. I forgot about those.
Unresolved opportunities. I like that. Oh, driver might have. Oh, he's still good. He's good.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there from Sophia to go up. I mean, to tie it up 2-2. 2-game swing, bringing it to 3-1 after this ball drops. Did I say it too soon, Pete? I don't think I said it too soon.
Oh, we'll see right here.
No. Good
Good
shot.
shot. All right, redemption for Bags right there. Came over to us, joking around about that shot in the three.
What's your opinion on the double scoring strategy? Looks like they're going with the coins and the app.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I always want to have a backup. I don't really trust the technology as much as I work with it every day.
Yeah, no, you know what? I've always been a coin guy, but I've always had family or friends or someone watching at home that wanted to keep track.
Yep.
Digital Pool's done a really good job about that, you know, especially when you travel. Got friends and family watching you and getting updates on the score. But yeah, no, you know what's weird?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to, if you ever have kids, but we're gonna have to teach our kids, we're gonna have to tell our kids back in our day, we used to
Back
use
in our
coins.
day.
I really think I
Yeah.
really think this technology is gonna take over everything, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, we're almost there. I mean, look at us right now. We could do a broadcast using a laptop from a bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's pretty
fingers
so wild to
crossed.
think about. Yeah.
It's not the semifinals or finals yet. Generally, when we run into trouble.
I was going to say, speaking of which, our analytics look good right now, but man, for whatever reason, I think it's an ISP thing. They tend to start, crapping out Sunday night, or between 7 and 9 o'clock. Wherever we've gone to California, it was the same way. Where we're here, it's the same way.
Might be one of the
Tucson's the
Bullshooters
same
staff
way.
watching Netflix in the
Right.
background or something. How funny would that be if we
Oh my
figured out that's
gosh.
what it was?
Yeah. Well, we had that problem down in Lakewood too, man. It's just the whole thing was
Yeah.
gone.
Oh, they had it.
Nothing
They
you
had
can
it
do.
going on down there, though,
Yeah.
man.
Those cameras.
Lakewood,
They had like
California.
$100,000 worth of cameras or something in there.
Hard time billiards.
No, that was Good Times.
Good time. Sorry.
And Hard Times is officially closed, if I
Oh,
remember correctly. Not the Sacramento location, the Bellflower. But yeah, no, I mean I want that camera so bad. And the quality on it was great, but the price tag was a little crazy.
oh yeah, yeah. No,
And I think they operate better permanently installed. Like he had them permanently installed, so you can set up the tables. If we ever have adherence, I got to go through and reprogram pretty much all the positions. But that was really cool. We could move that camera and shift to different tables, and it was fast.
I think that guy had me on Facebook the other day.
Did
The
he?
guy that, yeah, the one that was talking to us
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a great setup too.
Yeah. No, he really enjoyed what we did out there. He mentioned he's like, "Can you guys remotely commentate?" I'm like, "Holy crap, yeah." I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that would be a tag team of streams right there. That'd be thinking the logistics on that. Have to live stream it to me, and then I have to live stream it to.
Oh my gosh, that would be so your department. I couldn't
Oh my
imagine
God.
something else that's more your department. All right.
No, I'm already getting the eye twitch from it.
Oh, looks like Robert and Sophia coming back from the restroom.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna step away for a second.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, Sophia's a little frustrated after missing that ball. Imagine her knuckles are a bit more sore after going to the restroom. I've been there. Find the nearest wall. I'm just kidding. I like to think people have more self-control than I do. All right, I am going to look up this bracket, see where we're sitting. Oh. All right, here it is. And ball dropping. Looks like the option going to Robert and Sophia. All right, see where we're at here. So this is a winner side match. Winner of this will be playing. We'll be playing the winner of the match you just saw, Tim Benally and Caleb. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that will be for the hot seat. So winner of this gets to play for the hot seat next. Yeah, I agree with you, Philip, in the comments. It's what they say that makes good pool players, a short memory. What's done is done, let it go. Oh, that was a really good shot there. I believe she called the 9. Yes, she did. Good shot. A little bit of congestion in this rack with where the 5, 7, and 8 lay. I think the 5 goes on the side. That was a good shot there. I think the 5 goes on the side. I think if you get past that, don't run into too many problems till maybe you get down to the 8 ball. Then you're forced to shoot a combo or short side yourself and go all the way up. Of course, you got to get there first. More of a tentative stroke than I'm used to seeing from Sophia there. I don't know if maybe she's a little nervous or maybe she not quite as much conviction as I've played with her quite a bit. That was a bit hesitant in her transition there. I'm sure these guys are really starting to feel it being this far in the tournament. It's a good shot. What's up, bro? Good. Pretty good shot here. We'll see what their plan is for the 8 ball. Ideally, you'd like to shoot it all the way up. The combo isn't terrible, but I don't know if he has an angle to do that. He might. What do you see here, Pete? I can't tell the angle he's got on the 7. I'd like to shoot the 8 all the way up if I can, if I had ball in hand position, obviously.
I think you're going to play this top. I think you might touch this 8 ball and make your angle just a little bit worse, but I don't know. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Ball speed's going to be everything right here, in my opinion.
Well, oh, looks like she may be forced to shoot that combo. Unless that 8 passes, I don't think it does.
I don't know.
And if it does, it's a tiny pocket. I think she's forced to fire in this 8-10.
Yeah, Robert's kind of kicking himself over there, so assuming that 8 doesn't go then.
The angle that he shot that, I thought he had the opportunity to leave the 8 all the way up. What do you think?
I believe so. I think he's kind of kicking himself for not doing that. Sophia does with this.
Yeah. This is one of those ones, you take it on, you'll likely sell out the rack if you miss. It's kind of everything right here.
Yeah, this is kind of a do or die shot, in my opinion. All right, taking on the 10 ball. Wow.
Oh,
where's the cue going?
don't do a cue ball. Don't do it to her.
I think she's
No,
good. Great
all right.
shot.
Ball rolling uphill. She's just fine. What a shot.
That's a big rack right there. That's the difference between 4-1 and 3-2.
Love to see the smile out of Robert there.
Yeah. That'll hold the confidence for sure. Both players.
Yeah, not quite. You know what? I think Robert may have tried to run into the 8 instead of get above it because he was really frustrated by leaving the combo in general.
Mm-hmm.
Tells me he's trying. Well, I think he was trying to run into it. Right. I haven't paid a ton of attention to the breaks. They haven't really been a huge factor. Haven't really seen any breaking runs, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
score 3-2. Yep.
It is 3-2. I'll peek at this one, see how Robert's breaking.
I'm gonna take a look at the bracket right now. See how far we are into this thing.
Oh, I just looked at it on my phone. Yeah, I believe the winner of this is gonna play Tim and Caleb.
Okay.
And I believe that is for the hot seat.
Gotcha.
Robert lost his cue ball a little bit there. Probably a little frustrating for him after leaving Sophia a tough combo in the last rack and then breaking first in this one and scratching.
Yeah, gotta kind of buck up in the chair and forget about it. I'm shooting well so far. What's going on, boss? How you doing, Nick?
Dude?
Oh, way behind here. Yeah.
Oh man.
All the matches have been pretty tight. We had what was Tim and Caleb's match. That was pretty damn close too, huh? Oh no, that wasn't. That was 7-3 or something.
No, that was 7-3.
Yeah.
Way to rub it in their faces, huh?
I know. I'm sorry, man.
What's going on, brother? How are you?
What's up? I think this is like quarterfinals or something like that. Yeah. You go, on digital pool right here. So if you go to digital pool and you look up the 10 ball Scotch Devils, so if you just go to digitalpool.com.
Okay.
And then our brackets right there. So you just got to find the tournament and it's live. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting into it. Oh yeah, this is for the hot seat. Gotcha. Or the next one.
Yeah. Plan to play for the hot seat, really.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did not take a look at the tournament bracket coming in. Like I said, I was a little late.
Yeah. you know, choosing to use it. There, 3 foul is in effect. I was about to mention that. 3 foul is in effect. We haven't seen it really be utilized thus far, but
Yeah.
more than likely see an attempt here if Sophia doesn't have a clean hit on this one, because they did scratch on the break. That does
Yep.
count as one. This is the second foul. It's a really common time to do it when the balls don't lay well.
Yep. I think if this one ball doesn't get touched too, I mean, you have a pretty big. Oh, she's got it. Nice shot.
Yeah.
I was going to say you have a good opportunity to stop that behind the three and play that one potentially off the nipple on the side, just send it downfield, and that's in jail after that.
Yeah, took
But
that right
got the
out
good
of
hit.
took that right out of the equation.
All right. Well, looks like everything's running good so far. I kind of made a wild attempt by reformatting everything a day before the tournament, so we had
Was
some
that a
issues. But,
reformat? Did you just update it, or what'd you end up doing?
yeah, no, I mean this computer was running dead slow, and I've
Yeah.
been meaning to do it for a while, but now it looks like everything's pretty good.
And John's taking a look at this. Getting on the two is not easy from here. Gotta find a window somehow, or maybe even go 3 rails around and find a gap.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try and get that. Oh, banking it. Oh, he wanted to hold that window. I don't think he found it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Pete.
Good attempt. That was going to be a tall order for the 3 rail, though. I mean, that was going to go right towards that corner pocket, I think. We opted differently.
Oh, it's a different strategy today, Pete. Standing up and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that why my neck hurts so much?
Seriously. These chairs are not the most ergonomic, I should say.
Oh,
You can find those diamond chairs, man. That's the bee's knees.
yeah. I didn't want to steal them from the players. I guess I
Oh,
could
that's
have,
right. The players are using. So
Oh.
true.
but I had an opportunity to do it. For those just tuning in, this we did get 80 teams for this event, and it is the state champions event, Scotch doubles 10 ball. It's base race to 7. There was a handicap involved. I don't think we're going to see a lot of that moving forward. A lot of these teams are still close to the cap. But it is. But we are down the last few teams pretty quick.
Yep. Thank you,
Appreciate
Lyle. Appreciate you, man.
once again chasing that $6,350 check that will be written out. Those 2 checks behind you. What a shot! Oh, I thought he made it from my angle.
Yeah, that was a great attempt. Did we ever figure out if it's going to be divided in half or duplicated?
I'm not sure. That might be something that they just go off of on the fly, Pete.
I like having the bigger number on the check.
Oh yeah. No, you know what? They gotta write out the full number, because if you're taking that home, you want the full number that you
Yeah.
won, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but
That shot from Sophia here depends on. He might be on the wrong side of this 3, though. That's why he's looking at it twice. You may just have to kind of stop this one in and take your angle on the 4. Yep, that's what he's looking at.
will say sounds a little smoother in the headset from the last time I did it out in New Mexico, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that mixer rattled enough in the car and it fixed it. Because we definitely did show up in Tucson, and it was like buzzing all weird. And I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah,
Yeah, short somewhere. Always something, man. Always something. Yeah,
Tucson
exactly.
was
Same with
fun.
medicine. Tucson was fun. I had a blast. No, it was really fun. I was leaving the bar on Saturday and getting sent to the wrong address by our tournament director to the hotel. That was my favorite
Yeah,
part. We ended up at like an animal shelter or something.
that's true. We're like, Tim had told us, we went out there for streaming and told us, it's like, I'll pay for your guys' room. You come out and stream. We're like, all right, cool, man. He sends us an address. We go to an animal shelter. And we're like, is he this cheap?
We were definitely missing a digit in there, I think.
know.
Yeah.
Which kennel is ours?
Man, that was pretty funny.
Oh, he's not listening right now. Otherwise, he'd be scolding us. But yeah, that was one of the funnier road stories we've had. All right, they look good from here.
Yeah, smooth stroke from Albert right there. That's great.
Yeah.
All right, viewership's climbing. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Instead of going back and forth, I kind of like drawing this up the rail a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, just punch it out there. Don't overcomplicate things.
Yeah, Robert's a good enough shooter. Distance isn't a huge factor for him. Eight's close enough to a pocket. It's getting good on the 10. Sophia, obviously they've made it this far. Whoa, don't do it.
I think he's all right. Oh man, that was a faster walk away than I would have done.
Yeah. I almost thought he was walking away because he thought it was going to scratch,
Yeah.
but he walked away with full confidence, knowing that wasn't going.
That cue ball looked like it was going downhill.
Yep. Yeah, it started getting faster.
Yep. He's got enough angle here to play this comfortably at the top. I mean, obviously you're forced to play it, but you don't really have to mess a whole lot with adjusting ball speed here to avoid the scratch in the corner.
I don't think so. Do you think that? You don't think that corner is a factor, do you?
No. I think if it was,
I think if you just don't hit it hard, I think if you roll through the 10, that you can come to the side rail.
I think if the shot was shifted over, possibly.
Oh, she never touched it in there. It's a good shot. She never gave it a chance to scratch. Turns out it was a bit more of a factor than we thought. That was tracking pretty close over there.
Yeah, it looked like it from here. I mean, if you hit that with top ball, I mean, you're gonna play the jaws, but still, it's just an uncomfortable shot to look at because it's you're playing to your blind side and all you can see is the corner pocket out of the corner of your eye. Staring at you.
Yeah, that's a good point. The corner pocket looks a lot bigger in your peripheral vision when you're down on the ball.
Yeah, with the whole shot, it's talking to you.
Yeah. Speaking of peripheral vision, these players, that check over next to them is it's not in the back of their mind. I say it every tournament, but I really like it over there.
Yeah.
It shows them how close they are, and it's a bit of added pressure and builds character.
Yep.
You're close. All these guys are close, especially being on the top side like these guys are.
Yep. This is a good break and run opportunity on this rack, probably the best we've seen so far in this set. 2 ball being potted, the 3 is going downfield, and you pretty much work your way out from there. I think position on the 3 is going to determine this rack. John's got a big shot right here.
3 to the 4 and 4 to the 5, maybe. Other than that,
yeah, it depends on how you want to get on this 4. Obviously, the more difficult shot is to get out towards the 10. 3 ball being where it's at with the 8 there.
John's got a shirt with his name on it. I wish that was cool.
Oh yeah, is this a shot at me? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, I forgot that.
I was literally gonna go change that jersey too because it's a bigger shirt.
Were you really?
Yeah. Now I'm self-conscious about it. Thanks, man.
I'm kidding.
I know.
It was a joke, but no,
Oh, perfect.
Oh, you can't hit that ball better than he just hit that one.
I thought for sure that was going to come off that 8 and pin you up on the 4.
And he's got a good angle to just kind of hold his cue ball around where it's at right now. Shoot the 5.
Yeah, this is another shot. You don't want to overcomplicate things, but you got to get on that 5. A lot of players go for this. They try and draw back too much, or they freak out, and you end up exactly where you don't want to be.
Yeah, it's just fine here. Good shot.
Yep. I like the look of both these guys right now. They're just leaving the angles that another partner can shoot. That's
Yeah.
one of the hardest things to fight in Scotch doubles is kind of oversimplifying stuff for your teammate, not maybe not trusting or
Oh,
oh
don't do
no.
it to him. Oh, that is brutal. I mean, right?
I just slid by that 8 ball too.
Looks like Sophia and Robert coming back from what was it? They were down 1-3.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 3-3.
With a pretty delicious looking out right now.
Yeah, wide open. Really.
Yep.
Uh,
I think the only issue you got right here is this 8 ball, and that's not even an issue.
nope. If you're looking for one, maybe you can say that.
Yep. Yeah, the only way that gets out of control is if you leave yourself a little too wide. You don't have a whole lot of wiggle room there, but keep it simple.
Gotta sneeze on that, but it's down on a shot.
Oh no.
Well, I said it. It went away. You know how when you gotta sneeze and you talk about it, it
Yep,
goes away.
yep, yep.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Robert and Sophia bringing out the team jerseys.
Seriously.
How
Look
about
good,
that,
play
huh?
good, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, I like this shot.
Do you have some team jerseys with Philip?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you really?
I wore mine,
Oh. Well, did
cough. No, he was telling us because we played Bert and Sophia for practice for Scotch doubles, and we did pretty well. So we wore exactly what we wore that day. So
Oh.
turns out I don't think it was what we were wearing. I think it was just, balls rolling well. Sophia and Bert are the hell of a team to play against. Obviously, Sophia right now shooting fantastically.
Not sure if Angel and Jill are out, but I just saw him over there with his bag packed, counting some money. So I believe they were out of the tournament.
All right.
They
Yep,
made,
it's getting less and less in here, man. That's for sure.
yeah, they made a good run.
Why does what do you think Tim has those tables reserved over there? Is he have another tournament tonight? Is he that crazy?
Nah, I think he's just trying to give them room, maybe.
Gotcha.
Doesn't want, we're playing for a lot of money over here. I think once you get the riffraff coming in as the afternoon
man.
progresses, usually you like to keep them as far away from more competitive players as you can.
Yeah, that's part of the riffraff. Well, I want to be quiet for this shot. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's part of the reason why I tend to not like doing commentary on Saturday, doubling it up because Saturday nights get crazy. I mean, remember that one time we were here? I don't think I said anything to anybody, and some guy tried to fight me, and I was,
Oh yeah, I remember
we're
that.
good, man. I'm good.
You know what? It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But when I had to do it over at JJ's, I did it while their DJ was going.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
You're a maniac.
I mean, like we had twerking going on everywhere. We had dances. Hey guys, what are you doing over here, bro? You had people trying to hand me money to change the song. I'm like, dude, get away from me.
Yeah, seriously. No, I always love when people come up and talk to us and all that stuff. But there's definitely some other people that come up and we're just immediately yelling, in the mix and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, nice shot from driver.
Yeah, good shot to get closer to that 10. Could have left him. More distance there. Chose to get a bit closer.
What's going on, Mr. John Sanchez?
Chuck?
I was gonna come up and say hello, but if you don't want riffraff, then I guess I'll stay. No, you are not riffraff. Trust me.
Oh.
I'm talking about the regular bar people that come in and get hammered and.
Oh, we're talking about Chuck.
Yeah. No, it's something about the setup too, and the headphones, man. It just attracts. It's like flies to a light,
Oh my gosh. Oh no, he overcut it.
Oh yeah.
I gave it. Oh. Promise you, even though Robert doesn't have the best look on his 10, he's happy to have one.
Absolutely. Got to be careful of this thing coming around 2 rails on him. Depending on the angle here, it does look like it's sticking out a little bit. Got to come in with some kind of pace. That pocket where he's standing is going to come into play for sure.
Oh, he hit it great. Oh, I thought he hit it great.
Yeah, I was a little
My
bit
gosh.
wider of an angle.
Yeah, you had
I
a
was
better
back
angle.
inside.
You had a better angle than I did. It came off that when it came off that cue ball, I thought it was dead square.
Yep, I thought so too.
Yeah, might as well mark this one up now. Looks like John and Chris going up to 4. Hopefully on Bert staying at 3.
Pretty close one. That was a good one. I like
Yeah.
this.
I'm definitely riffraff. You got that right, Chuck. Darn right about that one.
Yeah. Can I help you, sir?
We had some pretty good jokes coming your way earlier,
Yeah.
Tim. But you were over there talking. You didn't hear us when you sent us to the animal shelter. When you're like, "Oh yeah,
We're
I
in
paid for your
Tucson. We got the
paid for
wrong
your
address
guys'
to the
room."
hotel. We
Like,
like pull up to an animal shelter that's closed. We're like,
yeah,
what the hell?
they're like, "Oh,
Letting you guys.
Oh, thank you.
thanks, Tim."
That was comical.
I know I was waiting to knock on the door and some sketchy dude to lead us to a kennel with a sleeping bag.
True story. Like, what hotel did we get, man?
That was a fun night. I remember that.
Yeah, I had a good tournament show on that day. That was fantastic.
Yeah, you ate that gas station.
Oh my goodness, I was so hungry.
Was it a sandwich?
Yes, please. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hadn't eaten all day, man. It's like I gotta get something. It was QT though, so it wasn't too terrible.
You know what? QT is best of the worst, I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I
If
think
you're talking about gas stations,
100% agree.
they got a good. Looks like they're taking a quick minute break here.
Yeah.
Well, they got a break. Well, they got a pretty good thing going on over there. They have I think it's discounted or free drinks for the police officers over there. So you
Oh,
always
good,
have
right.
so you always have security in a sense.
Yeah, yeah. I like QTs are just fun because they're fast.
Oh
Just
yeah.
in and out of there so quickly. I don't know how that's not the new standard, but they're doing something right over
Oh,
there.
I know the Circle K by my house, man. They had they're doing the whole like checkout thing with the what do you call it, digital checkout thing. I don't know how to
Yeah.
a self checkout thing, I guess you could say. And then but nobody knows how to use it, you
Mhm.
know. And so you're sitting there in line for 15 minutes while someone's
Yeah.
trying to scroll through and find the banana.
True. All right, 4-3. Here we go.
Or 3. Sophia's break. Looks like Robert. I believe Robert had been breaking up until I could have missed something. I believe Robert had been breaking up until this point.
Yeah, we definitely had a scratch and a break. I think maybe they're trying to turn it around. Maybe
Yeah, I think they switched it
Take out of
up.
the break.
What was your? Obviously, you didn't have it because you had 2 guys of similar Fargos. But
Yeah.
what's your mentality when it comes to like if you have a further differential in players? Who do you like do you like the lower rated player breaking and the high rated player taking the first shot, kind of taking control of the table?
Yes. So I prefer that. I think it's smarter to do that. Have the higher rated player take the possibly more difficult shot on the
Appreciate you.
table.
Thank you.
You know, one that's going to set the pace and the tone of the rack, right? It's going to put you on track or it's not, if you can see it, obviously. But I mean, and especially now we're using turtle racks on 10 ball, you know, you have a better spread. I do like opting for the lower rated player to break.
Yeah, the shoulder racks are the best. If you've used magic racks, or well, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on the bar and the set of balls, but magic racks have been the most consistently tight among all the tour events. I've gone to most of them.
Yeah.
And general consensus is that they do play the best. Rack the best, I guess you could say.
Yeah, this turtle rack that we have right here, specifically for 10 ball is where I enjoy it. Magic racks for 9.
Was a good shot there, using the 8 to hold the 2, playing safe behind it. Every part of that was intentional. That was a good save there by John. Yeah. Gotta keep this ball on the table. He's got quite a long way to jump.
When did that thing appear?
It's,
Am I missing something?
oh, she just got back, man. She's quick, man.
I was looking dead straight the whole time.
You didn't hear me say thanks so much when she
No,
went,
I
oh,
didn't.
no.
Man, I'm just
No, she's a rock star,
going
dude.
to dinner apparently.
She probably just had him behind her back because she knew we wouldn't turn it down.
Yes, guys. 4-3. Current scores are going to be the center numbers, and then the bracket next to the name is their race 2. 7-7. What we're aiming at.
I think I needed one more Dos Equis before I switched to PBR. My taste buds aren't quite numb yet.
Dead yet?
Yeah.
You
Hey,
remember I borrowed that one PBR at League because I couldn't go grab a beer, and I
oh,
was
yeah.
like, man, I don't know how you do that.
Well, it's garage beer, man.
It
It's
is.
like we said.
Garage beer. I've never heard that term.
Well, I don't know what else to call it. Better than Natty Light.
True. True. Great hit
Oh,
on the 2 ball off the jump.
okay.
Leaving it semi-difficult. Unfortunately, the 3 is sitting up. So you just got to pot this thing and hold it from the traffic. Easier said than done, though. I think he needed to trying to use some of that to slow himself down. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that 4-5 is a pretty combo to not mess around with, but it paid off.
Yeah, I didn't see how they laid before that. I kind of looked away for a second. You said it was an easy combo. I'd agree with you if he could have held it without running into him.
I'm putting him right back on track. This is great.
You know, um, these guys are pretty popular names in the community. I imagine got quite a few fans in the.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely well-known names all around here.
Yeah, yeah. Been around a while.
I'm going to tell him you called him old.
Oh man, it's like that.
I'm going to tell the driver right now.
Well, it's not like the winner of this match isn't gonna go back and watch it. You know how you lose a match and don't want to go back, but you win a match and you're eager to see how well you did.
Yep, yep.
And you think you play like a champion, and then you go back and watch and realize how bad you
Oh
actually
my
are at this
God,
game.
dude! I had an opening match on the live stream against Robert Pomeranian, and I pretty much put a pack on him pretty good. I think it was like 7-2 or something like that, 7-3. And I went back and watched, and how many shots that I missed was mind blowing. I think we were both just so nervous. It's for it's first rack of the tournament, and you're on the live stream. Early in the morning. It's just you're just out of your element a little bit.
Yeah, I will say I used to get really nervous when I first started doing it back in the days when I was playing Chuck. Shout out Chuck in the comments.
There
But
we go.
went over to his place, got on the stream, and it was pretty nerve-wracking experience until I became the guy on the other side of the glass, and that's a bit less nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I love getting on the live stream tables though, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it.
Well, to me, I don't take a shot for granted when I'm on stream because it's like, man, that's. Oh, you can always go back and watch that forever.
Yep.
At least now that we got YouTube.
True. PBR, yeah, college beer. Ours was Natty Ice.
Natty Ice.
Because it was
Ooh.
like cheaper than water. It was terrible though.
What did he say? It's college beer because it was about the cheapest PBR right there alongside of Thunderbird wine. Oh, that is brutal.
Holy cow, that was about a centimeter from just catching the tip and coming out.
Yeah. Brutal roll there.
And both teams just giving this back and forth.
Yeah, looks like Robert and Sophia got a good chance to tie this back up.
I agree.
This has been other than John and Chris jumping up 3-1. This has been a blow for blow since then. These guys both made a few mistakes, as we're supposed to. We're not pros, but if they can get out of this, we got one heck of a match, Pete.
Yeah, I think he's going to opt for top into the side here. Because he's got a little bit of a steep angle on this 8 to get around this 9. You just want to make sure you avoid it. Get out.
Yeah, I like being above it. Then you can kind of shoot the 8, and then the cue ball comes over there somewhere near the 9, or you can come a couple rails out, whatever you want to do. A few different ways to play it.
I was going to say, looking at that 10, but I think that 9 ball is just enough in the way to make that shot
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
I like the way you put it sometimes, Pete. You say, you say really keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid. There we go. Great shot.
Yeah,
Oh, he's looking at it twice. I think it's closer than he wanted it to be, but
yeah.
I think he's got it.
The more simplistic you keep it, the less variables you take out of play.
Yeah, I think he got too straight on it. And I think Sophia's going to be forced to, even for the combo here, a little close to the work on the next ball, too. So just drawing this out, you're going to leave yourself with a tough angle or on the 9.
Oh, by the way, Chuck, if you weren't being sarcastic about your comment, we'd absolutely always love to see you, just in case you're in the neighborhood. I know you don't live far away from here. A celebrity Chuck appearance is never a bad thing.
Wow, look at that shot.
You couldn't
Oh my gosh.
couldn't place that ball better than that, Pete.
That was
That was perfect.
not an easy shot to do right there.
Chose not to leave her the side. I mean, she could still shoot it in the side. Got her straight in for the corner if she chooses to take that.
Yep, I like having the options here.
I think the side's pretty big from here. Had he just kind of rolled it forward a couple inches, though.
Yeah, I am.
He's still taking the side. It's the closer option. And really thinking about this one, I think you really need to overanalyze this one too much. Your favorite to make both. Go with what you're most comfortable with and put a confident stroke on it.
Nice rolling.
Shot.
Nice shot, Sophia.
Yeah, still a little jumpy on the stroke. I'd like to see her settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
For those Sophia fans in the chat, she's a little jumpy over the ball, a little tentative with her stroke. Almost wishing the ball in versus maybe shooting it in with a little confidence.
Yep, getting it done though. 5-3. Sophia and Robert up.
All right, Chuck. Good to hear from you, man. Well, maybe don't know yet, but maybe I'll see you tonight. Time frame wise, doesn't look great, but if I get out early enough, I might see you. Should be four. Oh, um,
Well, it was 4-3, and then it should be 5-3. If that was correct, yeah, it should be.
oh, is that what it was? I thought it was.
We're seeing what you see.
I thought it was four. Hold on one second. We gotta. Yeah, 4-4 is what I thought it was. Right. A little discrepancy in the score real quick. John had marked the wrong side, giving Sophia and Robert an extra one, so they thought it was 5-3 when the score is actually 4-4. Thank you, Jason. I had it at 4-4. Jason's got it at 4-4. Chuck's got it at 4-4. Looks like 4-4. What's going on, brother? I wonder if that 2 goes on the side. He's kind of on the wrong side of it, though. If it does go on the side, the cue ball's headed away from the 3. Looking like it does. I wonder if he kind of draws it back a bit and just takes a pretty steep angle on the 3. Maybe get it closer to the side pocket over here. Take the angle on the 3. Nothing wrong in that. A lot less traffic than maybe trying to move the cue ball a lot. I don't, you know, he might even be a little steeper than that. I don't know. Yeah, he was a little steeper than what I was saying. I couldn't quite get to the closer to the side pocket or the first diamond even. No, he's very steep. Trying to hit that 3 a little fuller there. And if 3 full, play a bit of a containing safe. Maybe use the 4 if you hit it really well, but oh, worked out really well. Now the problem is the 8, unless the 8-10 is wired over there. Don't think it is. Think it's lined up at about half a diamond from the pocket. But this lays real well to leave the 6 for the side. It's just getting from the 6 to the 8, however they choose to do it. But if they shoot that 8-10 combo, they're gonna have to cut it a little bit. See what they do. See if Robert's really looking to see if he can get his cue ball over there to shoot the 8 in the corner. He didn't even look at the combo. Oh, gonna get a little lucky. Is not. And how does the 8-10 sit now? Hey, John, take a look at this 8, see if it passes in the corner. If it does, he'd like to draw over there, maybe just to the right side of the chalk on the table over there.
Justin, I wanted to bring this over to you to show you how comically large this shot is that was poured at the bar.
Oh,
I
man.
might be getting a little talkative later.
Yeah.
It's just
that,
like,
Pete?
holy cow.
Got something to take the edge off, and they gave you the whole bottle, huh?
Good Lord. Oh, so we finally forgot the score, so it was 4-4, right?
Yeah, it was 4-4.
Cool.
It was funny. I asked, we were talking about it in the chat, and 4 people chimed in, and they're like, is it 5-3 or 4-4? I'm like, I'm pretty sure 4-4, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat, for helping out. Took your word for it.
Oh, no, you're all good. We have a.
Oh, he hit it perfect. Can't place that cue ball better than he just put it.
Now, Justin, you trying to hold this ball for the 9 ball in the corner by his hand?
I'm trying to get above the 9.
Oh, I mean, I think that's what he's looking at with the 9 right here.
Yeah, I think
the 8 ball's gonna be gone.
Well, if the 9 doesn't, I think the 9 passes the 10. I don't mind coming to the center of the table here. Maybe playing a touch of right.
Yeah, right. And just taking the same pocket.
Touch of right, playing the same pocket. You can do that. You can try and he's looking at kind of stunning it. He's looking at tangent lines here. is intuitive to him, but he's kind of double checking his work here. But really, I don't mind kind of going forward with a little bit of right, getting above the 9, and I believe it passes the 10. So going that way isn't the wrong way to go. If you choose to do it, a bit more natural, I think. Takes the 9 out of the equation completely.
Yep.
When you run into it, you're kind of leaving it up. You're leaving a little bit up to chance. Whenever you're running into balls, you're adding an extra variable. It looks like he's going with a high ball here. I like that shot.
Yeah, he's holding it for that
He was
smart
able,
pocket.
yeah, he was able to hold it. Could have went to the other side, but that works. I think John's full enough that he can dig in and hold it. What do you think?
I think so. Snitch of outside, nice. Keeping that angle.
Really good shot. Bags couldn't get up to this 10 ball fast enough after he made that shot. Starting to taste it now. We're getting down to it. Race to 7.
Yeah.
4-4. This could put up John and Chris to 5.
All right, I'm gonna eat my Wheaties. Speaking of which.
Oh, I wish I could turn the camera towards Peter's face. It could. I can't help but think that maybe that 10 ball that he had missed was lingering in the back of his mind there because he took a touch more time than he has on the previous 10s there. Well, was it everything you had dreamed about?
No, it's always my nightmare. No, I think this weekend's gonna be like a last hurrah for a while.
I wouldn't drink anything that you drink, man. I've done that before. I think we've split shots before, and I was
Oh, that was the best moment of my life, easily. Is when someone, no, who was it? I think it was Mike Gwynn sent us shots.
Oh,
One of our
man.
first or second streams.
yeah.
Watching you try to get that thing down was
Woo.
comedy. Comedy.
Yeah, no. Stepping up to your game is you drink stuff that could start my car, man.
Yeah, it gets it done quick though, you know.
Yeah, it does. That's
Less calories, I guess, you know. Instead of an 18
However-
pack, you know, it's like 1,800 calories. So
however
weird.
you want to justify your battery.
Yeah,
I
you know,
think
like I like to, you know, sip on beers. Like I'll have a few, but man, if that's all I'm drinking, I just get tired. I get sleepy.
that is true. That is true.
There's a certain point you hit with beer where you're just like, okay, it's bedtime.
Yeah, especially when you start early and
Yeah, you hit a wall pretty good. That's what happened to me in Lakewood because remember they didn't have any hard alcohol there, so I was just drinking those IPAs and stuff. And
yep.
man, that Saturday we were there till like 8 or 9 o'clock, and
Oh.
I was getting so tired, man.
Oh yeah.
I was.
Oh, I remember that. That was collapsed arches,
Collapsed arches.
gas station sandwich day. I
Mhm.
remember. I learned a lot about you that day, Pete.
Yeah,
We had a good time.
that was fun. Now Lakewood's been probably the most fun trip that we've had.
Oh no. Tucson was
Yeah,
the,
Tucson was
Tucson
the
was the
QT
sandwich.
Yeah.
They all look the same when you're on the road, don't they?
Well, speaking of road trips, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to join you if you're going. I don't even know if you've said yes.
I think so.
Next weekend's tour stop 560 and under is going to be out at Griff's in Vegas. So if you're in the area and listening in, Donkey Pull Productions on Facebook. Tim will have the flyer.
I'm awfully sad about that, Pete.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
awfully sad.
I gotta save some money.
No, I get it. Vegas is not great for the bank account.
Yeah, good shot from Bags right there. He's found the gap for this 3.
Yeah, that
Just barely.
was a good shot. Floor pose is an issue, but I don't think John's the type of player to really swing at this and leave it up to chance. I think, yeah, he's going with the safe option. Didn't expect anything different from him here. I think it is the right shot. Tough to get a good look on the 4 if you cut it in. Tough's a bit of an understatement, to be honest with you.
Yep. You think he's going for the safe here, yeah? Is that what you're just talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, does he get it?
Oh, he sure
He
did.
got
Pete.
it.
What a shot. That is disgusting.
Sorry, I was a little distracted right there on the You're talking about that whole shot.
No, that is filthy.
That's in jail, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be at least a 3 rail to get to that 3.
Yeah, do not
You
pass go. Do
might-
not collect $200. That is
Yeah,
gross.
you might be able to get this thing 2 rails if you somehow hit that running English with light speed stroke, but you're so close to that rail, it's almost damn near impossible. He's looking at like he has more angle than it looks like from here. He's
Nonetheless,
shooting pretty deep on this.
very
Yeah.
tough shot. Yeah.
I thought that was
Um,
screwed. Like he didn't even have a chance to get down there.
John's got to be saying, "Look what I got you, partner."
You can get a little funny with it, you know. If he was really stuck back there, you can always play that head rail, jack up on it, and launch a cue ball into your face. You know, try to get down to the 3. But I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Yeah, I think that was about as much as he could have. I manufactured as much of an angle as Robert could have there, and went in the pocket. Really, maybe his only chance of a likely hit could have been maybe aiming a little short to the side rail first, kind of zigzagging it back and forth. A little steep on this 4 here. What is that? Is that Jack? You're a Jack guy, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna be taking some time off for a couple months. I gotta lose some lbs for a hunting trip I got coming up in November.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be a mile in the air, you know, or more than that. We're gonna be at 10,000 feet hiking hills and stuff. So I gotta
Oh, I gotta get shave.
I gotta
shave a little
get
bit.
stuff together. Yep.
Yeah, I was a bit confused when you said lose some weight for that. I was like, can the animals sense your
No.
sense a little extra body fat?
We go pretty hard in the paint up there, man. We're
yeah?
hiking 12 hours a day, 13 hours a day.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Go out when the sun's down and don't come back until the sun's down. But I mean, it's up on, and we're up in the mountains.
No. And Casey's got the house to herself.
Yep, and I'm going with her dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
like our 4th or 5th trip I think we've had. It's beautiful up there though. Oh my gosh, if I could move to Idaho and it wasn't so windy and snowy all the time, I would move there in a heartbeat. But man, I don't like shoveling my driveway, and I don't like the cold. All right. This is the shot to make for this wreck.
Yeah.
Pots this one. It doesn't really matter where you're at.
Yeah, maybe forced to play a touch inside here.
Yeah, just thinking about it.
Avoid the scratch.
Well, it is covered.
Yeah, that might be weird enough where you can't even go rail first. What do you think?
Yeah, the only way you're going rail first is top side, anyways, with a 6-ball how it's sitting, and I think it's covered just enough. I think Sophia's looking at a kick-up table on this one.
Yeah, I think it's steep regardless.
Yeah.
She might be able to come to the bottom rail and clip it, but even that's thin.
Mm-hmm. Like I think I head to it right here. This 8 and 9. I know it's wired and straight and dead end, but you can get, you don't have a good angle on it from the 7. You can find that ball squeaking out on you a certain way, and you might be, you know, how many times does that happen when you're like, oh, just tap it in, and you cheat the pocket the wrong way, and that 8-ball ends up on a rail you don't like. But first, the 6.
Yep. Most immediate problem. Which
Yeah. Table.
Sophia, very comfortable on these diamond tables. She plays a lot.
Yeah. Pop ball's gonna be a factor here. If you hit it too hard, it comes off.
Oh,
Shallow,
what
nice.
shot. All those years from
that's good.
Bert hooking her
Right.
playing Scotch. She learned how to kick.
You know what? I think you were right.
Shout out to Bert. Rail beating Bert. He's a good
I'm gonna
player.
let that insult fly because he took one of our lives yesterday. All right, Robert's got a little bit of a tricky shot here. He's just gotta stay. You gotta stay low. Maybe play below that 8. Back up. Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
work
look
out,
at that.
though. Works out.
Yeah. Think anybody's ever told John that he's spelling his name wrong?
John Driver.
Yeah. No, it's
Is he a Jon?
He's a Jon.
At least he's not a JH. O-N.
Oh
It's
my
like
God,
backwards.
right.
I've seen that before. Like John, that's normal.
Like with a hyphen and one of those
Yeah.
things that
Oh
go.
my gosh.
No, I just noticed when people spell it wrong in the chat. I sit there and I'm like, well, you're spelling it right. They're spelling their own name wrong. Oh, did you get some love? Looks like she.
Oh, we're loading comments here.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
We
whoa.
got a ton. Hold on. Oh, I think it was just
Oh.
resetting.
Okay. I was about to say, man.
Anybody I missed up here? Welcome everybody to in chat joining us.
Yeah.
We love it when people interact with us. It makes our day just a lot more fun.
Yeah. Easier as well. You talk about balls all day. Tends to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
I like to have fun back here.
Yeah, we definitely sit in this chair for 12 hours a day. You do more than I, though.
Oh no.
Recently.
Well.
Robert, great shot right there. So, again, I find myself saying this all the time in 10-ball. 10-ball, not an unfamiliar position.
All right, this is to bring it. This is a huge one. Misses, puts him on the hill. She makes it. It's a 5-5 battle, race to 2. A little bit of pressure. She's not.
Great cut. Great cut.
Yeah, great shot. Not new to pressure.
Oh.
All right, 5-5. John and Bags breaking.
Speaking of riffraff, we got Logi coming into the booth, interrupting. As always.
Logi. App.
I really do like when we have people coming to the booth, at least people that we know. It's when it's the unknowns. It's just like, when you
Oh
go
my
in here,
gosh. Do you remember that one guy? He's like, hey, bro, can you shout out my dude's
he
business?
was like yelling at me, dude.
And-
Like,
and
that was the guy that tried to fight me, man.
Oh, that was?
Yeah, he was like, and it was actually one of our sponsors. It was off the rail, right? Apparel.
No.
It was for a tournament. And he was
I'm
drunk,
talking-
yelling in my ear, like trying to shout somebody out. Like,
Oh, no. I think it was, well, I think there was a guy, some guy's like, hey, bro, can you shout out my brother's blah, blah, blah. Oh,
no.
oh, was that?
I think it
oh,
was. Yeah,
that was that.
I think it
Okay.
was some guy.
It was a relative of that guy or something?
Who worked for that
Okay.
company, but man, I was just like, he was just like yelling down the side of my head. And then
Oh, yeah.
when I finally just was like ignoring it and we just went back to talking, that's when he got like irritated. I thought he was gonna swing on me. I thought I was gonna get knocked out right next to you, just like staring at a pool table, you know.
Oh my gosh, how about that one? Oh, what a break there.
Break here and get the 5-ball. Where's it going?
Yeah. What about that one guy though? Remember that one guy when they had it was Nevada versus Arizona?
Oh my!
Yeah, that one guy, he was just standing there.
Yeah.
And I'm in the middle of it. He taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're streaming. What are you streaming? Like, oh, it's a cool match between Nevada and Arizona. And he's like, "That's cool. Do you do this often?" I was like, "Bro, can you please?
We're in the middle of something.
Can we not do this right now?"
Yeah, and I don't even mind when people come up and they see what the heck is going on, but it's like we're not, the 5-minute conversation is probably not happening while we're broadcasting.
Yeah,
that Desert Cup shit was crazy.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. Well, looks like
Yeah.
he couldn't see it in the side, I don't think, which is why he chose to go all the way up.
Yeah, kind of ran into traffic and missed it, huh?
Yeah, might have got a little lucky.
Robert this might be a good kick shot for him too, right? Off the rail.
Yeah,
inside.
You can hit the kick for sure.
I went around it.
Making it's always tough. Hitting it's easy.
Yeah, sometimes when you have that kind of off-centered kick right there, it's easier to make than most of the rest of them.
Yes, Mr. Charles, it is a battle out there.
All right, you think John's going to take this ink on and go 2 rails for this too?
I was about to ask if you felt there was a bit of a two-way here, if you but I think if you play the two-way, the one would almost want to come out a little bit if you bank it to the side.
Yeah.
Pretty big wall of balls to hide behind, really. Yeah. It was always going to be tough at that angle getting under those balls.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want to short that one too, because you're just going to leave it shortened by that pocket again. I kind of like taking that bank onto the side because I think it's a double ender, like you were talking about, and getting above that too. I mean, it was a natural line on it.
But yeah, maybe if the angle was there, I didn't have a great angle from where I'm at, but I don't disagree with you if it played that way. May not have.
It's
Obviously,
definitely the more aggressive route.
yeah. Obviously, we're here and they're there, right?
Yeah, true story. All right, well, this is going to be a tough shot. Yeah, Sophie's definitely going to play safe here. It's hard to get on this 2 no matter what you do.
Yeah. Left it available. 2 doesn't sit great. And get on it with a good stroke. You can go inside and try to hold it maybe. Outside, 2-3 rails isn't a bad option.
Oh, is he trying to get it over there?
Yeah,
I think
got
he
there.
is.
Really good stroke there.
Wow. That was dedication to that shot for sure. That was not an easy, as far as confidence wise, to get on that. Way easy to underhit that and overhit it.
Yeah, you can tell he's feeling good. Getting the pace of the table is it's a product of playing on these tables a lot, playing all day yesterday, playing already most of the day today. That's
Mr. Charles Doyle. How you doing, brother? I saw your text from earlier. Yes. Definitely doesn't come down into this corner unless there is the smallest window between that 7 and 8. We're playing this one on the side and letting this cue ball kind of cook a little bit. Problem is, you can't get underneath this ball like you want to. It's maybe kind of a dedicated top ball shot, but I don't know. This is going to be real close to that corner. Hard to get that top to take with that much of an angle here.
Let's see what he does. There's a safe option. Good wall of balls back there.
Yep.
Doesn't want it to leak. Doesn't want it to leak. Doesn't want it to sit in front of the 10.
Especially like that.
Oh my gosh, if that's wired, he's gonna roll up.
I would too.
I think it's wired.
I don't think it. Robert's taking his time looking at it. Depends on how much wiggle room he has there.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's lined up to the bottom rail. He might be trying to cut the 5 into the 10 and make. Oh,
Nice.
it was. He just hit that thing square, went right in the heart.
Yep, I think he was just double checking all the tees.
That's a good shot there.
Man,
So
unfortunate roll though for Bags. That's crazy.
yeah, Sophia and Robert going on the hill first.
Yeah.
The way this match is going, I wouldn't be surprised to see Hill and the way matches have gone since we've commentated.
Especially where we're commentating, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Remember our first like 3 live streams? Every single match was Hill. Every single one.
Can't help but think that maybe they have. Roberts had a pretty good break other than the mishap where he scratched on the side, but can't help but think maybe if they take control of the table after this break, they've got a slight edge from here, or maybe even more than slight. Both teams playing well though.
Absolutely. All right, let's see if they can capitalize on that fortunate 10 setup that they got.
Yeah.
Gift.
Once again, I'll run through the numbers real quick. The winner of this gets to play for the hot seat next. They'll be playing Tim and Caleb playing for the hot seat next. All competing for that big $6,350 check. You can see the checks in the background. Probably dreamed of it when they went to bed last night, Pete. I know I would.
Yeah, I saw that picture on Facebook. Do you see that when Tim posted where he's holding the 2 small checks and he looks like he's like 10 feet tall?
Oh yeah,
the big checks. You know?
We're used to the big one. Still cool, you know. But those checks, though they may be a little smaller, they'll probably be about twice the amount we're used to seeing.
Definitely heftier.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a push right there from
Yeah,
John?
it sure was a push. Safe coming if she can see a full one somehow, some way.
And this is going to be dead close if it does go. I mean, if you can get contact on this one, I mean, this is in it for sure.
I think if you can see it full enough, you almost want to draw your cue ball back kind of into the 10 a little bit. But well, that'll work. I think she tried to dig into that cue ball, but being jacked up, she couldn't get as low as she wanted to. She knew that one ball was running into trouble, probably wasn't going far.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough little jump. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get that thing in the air like you want with that floor ball sitting right there. Going to be hitting that cue ball pretty full, and that one ball's not that far from there.
Yeah, the jump did make a little bit of a mess out of this rack, though, Pete.
Yeah, we got another tied up set of balls, huh?
Yeah, 4-6 doesn't lay great.
Yeah, and it's not helping nobody because it's the 9-10 that tied up.
Good play.
You think he's looking at this 1-9-10 right here? Because I would, on the hill, might consider it if it's wired.
Oh,
It's not. It's definitely not
man.
wired.
Don't get me excited,
I
Pete.
think he is. I think
You might be right.
I would be probably going for this too.
You really?
I think that because of all the traffic and how the table's set right now.
Oh, this is the good old caveman complex. This is you
know.
want to see it go.
I want to see this. It's literally on a natural line right now.
Yep.
This 1-9 is on a natural line for this.
Yep. C ball, hit ball hard.
Yeah, it's 100% gonna be that. You want that one ball disappearing.
Yeah, you don't want
You
don't
want-
want the 10 hanging. So go with the caveman complex here. C ball, hit ball hard. Call it. Think he called it and he
got
made it. Wow, what a shot.
Gosh.
Oh man, what are you gonna do? Robert. Gosh.
Holy cow.
I might have to go home and shower after that
Oh
one.
my
That is just filthy.
I saw him staring at that 9 ball when he's on the other side of the table, and I'm like, I think he's gonna go for this.
Oh yeah, well, congratulations, Sophia
Absolutely.
and Robert.
That
Gonna
was
play
a
for the hot seat.
big round.
Don't know if that match is coming up next. I don't know if we're letting the loser side play out a little bit.
Loser side might play out. You might actually get a little breath here. I don't know. We're just gonna obviously leave this live stream running. We may step away for a match or something like that because we're gonna be here all day. Just depending on the schedule, we don't know what's going on. So
Yeah.
we'll keep you guys posted. Stick around though. The next match will be up here 2 seconds.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, bro. What's it? Word.
Word. That is
All right, guys, we are going to opt to take the stream down for a little bit. Facebook's we only got like a 4-hour or 8-hour timer on it. So this is a good breath in the wind, if that's a term or a phrase that we use. We're going to wait for the losers side to catch up, and then we're going to come back for the hot seat match, right? Or the match that plays into the hot seat like we just watched. I don't know. It's all complicated. We'll figure it out. So anyways, yeah, keep your phones on you and all that stuff. Turn the notifications on. If you're on YouTube, I think it's like ring the bell or whatever, so you get notifications. Same thing with Facebook. We're going to be right back, probably in about 30, 45 minutes. I say that. We'll call it an hour. But yes, thank you guys for joining. We'll be right back. Do not go nowhere.